with some politics, but we got to acknowledge the ground report team. Andy Williams, of course, Lennox Smith, Nigel Snipes. Odd boy, fellas, all they do a job on Keith Scotland, boy. Keith Scotland? All they do Keith Scotland like that. No, man. Oh, gosh. We know he don't look good. He's not the best looking fella. All right? He's not the ripest banana or the best looking banana in the bunch. But oh gosh, boy. Keith Scotland, they do a number on them this morning, boy. Andy and them. They say the man ugly, boy. They talk about the looks and thing, or lack thereof. They're wicked.
Oh, yeah, can't fix that look.
Yeah, but they're wicked to do that, man. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. and Lennox at the end there. I was listening, Lennox say he have a mouth that he could drink out of a jar. You don't need a straw. And Nigel Snipes and all here begging them to close off the show. And they only going on and on about Keith Scotland. Lord have mercy, all the wicked boy, all the wicked. But good morning to the ground report team. Mr X is in here. Like I said, we're gonna start it, we go get the ball rolling, we will share some licks today. We didn't get to share it yesterday. We'll do a naughty corner this morning.
The first time in 56 years, PNM under pressure.
No, well, you had to.
Say that. Even when Manon was there, when Manon left.
You saying under pressure?
Yeah, they're under pressure.
But this is an understatement.
Yeah, they're under pressure.
And what going on with your boy Voodoo? He said had no evidence.
He's studying Voodoo, just upstart, trying to get in.
Yes, but when he investigated himself, we mustn't find no evidence. Right?
Look.
No, but the PNM in a bad state. They're in a bad state. And this is...
The man go against the Costa Nostra, man.
Costa Nostra. And the oath of secrecy. Secrecy.
Today's Anel birthday.
Today's Anna Roberts' birthday. We gotta say happy birthday going out to Double Sun Coffee, the original Douglas of politics.
I call him now, man.
You want to call him?
Yeah, call him for your birthday, man.
Them fellas on here, man. We could call him,
Today's a special day, man. You can call him today, man.
Ain't no problem. Let me start the show in a light mood. We will get a brand Manning just now.
And he was in the glee right now watching the PNM boss up.
Well, brother, man, here now. Let me get your thoughts.
In the glee.
Let me see what going on.
What a birthday gift.
Let me see if he answer. It's early enough. It couldn't be no meeting yet.
And Parliament not on
And Parliament on holidays.
Hello.
Good morning. Happy birthday.
Boy, what? Top City 91.1, a little make joke.
We are joking.
Appreciate that.
You had to get a blessing.
Very thoughtful. Thank you.
Well, when we realize the PNM has gifted you a birthday present.
Yeah, man.
Well, my brothers, I must say, other than my children being happy and healthy, and a grandbaby on the way.
Right.
I'm sitting down here watching my daughter practice on my birthday. She's doing well.
Right.
She has to represent Trinidad and Tobago versus Mexico, Costa Rica, and Dominican Republic. So it gets tougher as we go on. But those gifts are beautiful. But the greatest gift this birthday is the collapse of the PNM. Oh, God. Hey, all you want that thing yesterday, they went on no shame. Marvin Gonzalez don't even know Sanjeev Budu name. They're talking in front of about 30 empty chairs. They're talking nonsense. They don't know whether to attack Brian Manning, but all the executives resign. PNM don't know if they come in, they go in, they can't come for Balize House. They don't know who's the leader. Where Penny? If Kamala wasn't there when she had the party, oh Lord, it's on that front page. She hiding. Oh God, she weak. Where Penny, boy? Penny just come out and go Penny savers in Tobago. Yes? Lord of mercy, boy. PNM, thank you, boy. This is the happiest birthday gift. It's years I want the population to know what a PNM is. What a corrupt organization of incompetent buffoons. Oh, God, yesterday, I laughed till I laughed my belly full till I get asthma, boy.
And Joel Primus resigned, even worse.
Joel Primus, a born PNM, a sons PNM, a youth PNM leader, a man who was groomed to be a minister of trade and youth development, resigned. PNM going through all this gotta look for new thing, boy. They might have new name like AVM, DGM, XYZ, some kind of thing, but PNM dead. Oh Lord, unless he call me but face, well I laugh 7 times like he take away the gas subsidy. I laugh every bro, looking like he looking for lollipop. All he want is lollipop. He want to go to Tobago and tell our next man to pick up our next man at a different time to go in Magdalena. Oh Lord, I laugh, my belly full, fellas.
Yes, man. Good give, good give.
And let me ask you something, though.
Yeah.
Parliament,
On recess,
opens, but on recess one, but they open in September, right?
Yeah.
So we just a couple weeks from that, right? What if Brian Manning, could he declare himself an independent?
Well, he get
Well,
crossing the
what
flag.
he could do is sit on the back bench, but them are no back bench, there's so few of them. He can just withdraw his support. If Brian Manning really had cojones, what he would do is resign as an MP and cause a by-election. You understand? Right, if you're man, but them don't have that kind of testicular fortitude. You see, they like the ball Anil, but they can't say Anil anything. All they could say is, oh God, Anil get horn, Anil likes God. They can't say nothing. But the fact is that when there were allegations under a program under my purview, not that I would any allegations against me, nothing against my wife, my family, my cousin, nothing, no friend, no allegation against Anil. But because they made a furor for the better of the government and for Trinidad and Tobago, I say, listen, I resign my seat.
Right.
You see, people don't remember that, you know. I don't have to resign no seat. Once you're duly elected, nobody can move you. Penny can't move him. Marvin can't move him. Nobody can move him. Sculpin can't move him. But if he is man, and the PNM is so corrupt, and the PNM under Rowley went the wrong way, he should resign his seat and cause a by-election. Let the people decide if they want the corrupt PNM or they want to move forward with the UNC.
And what does this mean for local? I mean, we are away from local. We are good ways away
No,
from
we're
local.
not away. It means the Sando Corporation will go to the UNC because as Patricia Alexis has been caught, she cannot answer Brian Manning. It's her own MP, her own PNM who's asking her. Declare your wealth, explain your wealth, where you get them 2 things in Miami, how much contract you get, how much contract you get from Foster, where is PNM asking PNM? They only won the corporation by 36 votes, you know. Them gone. Sando Corporation is now yellow. We want a REMA too. Well, Porter Spain, I ain't know if my Porter Spain people go wake up, but what I'm going to do? I'm going to live in hope. Porter Spain and Diego Martin, the blight of the PNM, like it ingrained in the DNA, it in the water, it in the oxygen. I don't know, boy. Them don't care. Them just vote automatic. PNM. But I could tell you, Sando gone. Sando will join the government of the United National Congress to bring prosperity, like the coquina mannequin and the dragon coming and all of this coming.
Boy,
My daughter tell me I'm talking too loud and I'm disturbing her practice, and I agree with her. I take my book, so goodbye, fellas.
All right.
Goodbye,
Have a
goodbye.
good day. Yeah, man.
Enjoy.
Get both, yeah? Bye.
He's real common here, so when you're ready.
It is. No, but what we're seeing here is twofold. We're seeing Brian Manning on one hand exposing the corruption, which gives credibility to all the
But he
doubters.
know that all the time. That's nothing
No, but
new.
hold on. We know that. I'll comment to that. But he is exposing the corruption, right? Right? And all the people who doubted, you know, the what is called them? The doubting Thomases? And the people that wanted to say that the UNC was playing politics and they was putting poor people out of jobs and thing with CPEP when they shut it down. No. All you see, and that is one corporation.
Yep.
That is one.
We have several others.
That is one. And here what we seeing. While he now exposing and asking answers of his own people, which he would have known going on all the time, but it's just convenient now for him to bring it up for whatever reason, right? We seeing the hierarchy of the PNM trying to cover it up. They're trying to cover it up and he exposed it and they cover it up. You could imagine that? They still have the gall to come and try to cover up Even their own
they good, eh?
supporters.
They are talent. They should be
Even
in the
their own
circus.
supporters in the comments saying this is not being handled properly. What is going on here? I don't know where these people will go, you know.
Yep.
I think these people, listen, if the PNM evaporates itself from politics in Trinidad and Tobago, what are these people going to do? Where are they going to go at?
They're going to evaporate. That's one thing with them. They're very resilient.
Yes.
And
It
out
is
of timing.
It is on the brink of total collapse.
Yeah.
Because listen, this is one part of the story, you know. The next part is Balize House. They have questions. They done under pressure now.
If they hold a vote
They're
now,
under pressure now. God.
PF will get more votes.
Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Oh gosh!
PF will get more votes.
Lord have mercy!
Because they get at least 200 to 800 votes in every constituency.
Yes, but I ain't lying.
Only in 2 constituencies they make real inroads.
Yes.
Ufanot and by me.
Yes.
All the rest, they got significant votes.
They get significant
All
votes.
right, all right.
But here's the thing I was explaining this morning, right? Brian Manning himself is not a politician.
Right.
He ain't born to be a
Nah,
politician.
he's not a politician. He just rusty.
lacks-
Just get him with the last name.
No, but he lacks the understanding of what it is to be a politician. I was making this point this morning on television. That you hear a lot of rumblings of him not no representation in San Fernando East, right? And for Ali Bokas to get as close as he did. We go call Ali Bokas this morning too.
Yeah. Like
call
Ali
We
Bokas.
calling him just now.
Yeah.
Right? But for him to make the inroads that he did, from closing the gap from over 5,000 votes
To 600.
to 673, right?
Right.
It tells you, because I was explaining this morning, we have to remember, a politician like yourself, right? When you go up to represent a constituency,
Right.
you come from a particular lifestyle. You come from a grassroots lifestyle. You work in several different sectors. You know it is to get your hand dirty. You know what is needed to get the job done.
Right.
Right? You're a hands-on guy.
Right.
Right. Brian Manning grew up as a child of a prime minister.
He's a good boy.
He had
He
security.
was far
detail.
away from the thing.
He had security detail.
In
with
Miami
the school
University,
and
he
back.
went to.
He don't know what it is to live a normal life, you know. He doesn't know. He didn't grow up in it. You can't blame him for that. Right? It's just how he grew up.
He don't understand the streets. He don't
You don't
understand the thing going.
understand poverty. It's like Faris Al-Rawi. Faris come from wealth. You think Faris could
Johnny Sukaran, boy.
but you think he could relate to poor people? You think if ever that day he opened the cupboard and old Mother Hubbard was in the house and the cupboard was bare?
No,
No,
I
them
don't know
fellas
that.
always had things in the cupboard.
Dan
They all-
Sukaran
them
and
fellas-
Johnny Sukaran,
Them fellas
boy.
was driving $100,000, $200,000 vehicle.
From early.
And from teenager going to school. Them can't understand.
They
Right?
carry lead. They carry lead.
They weren't there. They never experienced that. So when I hear about lack of representation and Brian Manning and he's a poor MP, I expect that.
Yeah.
Because he don't know what it is. He's not his father.
Yeah.
His father come from a certain background. His father put in the work. You understand? But he never had to put in the work. It's the same thing with Makila Pandey.
Yeah, she does bobbing up. She
And
does
that
popping
is
up like
why-
toast ever so often.
And that is why there's always say the two of them
Yeah.
lazy. It's two of the laziest politicians you'll ever come across.
But she get votes. She get
But she
votes.
get voted for
She
her
get
name,
votes,
and
so-
people get a lot of hope that you know.
They were
false
just
hope now.
disenchanted.
They were
basically.
disenchanted and they get some false hope, and she gets some votes, she pick up something. But I think that if Kamala Prasad Bisesa and the UNC get the job done when she get money to play with,
Yeah.
right? I think that all those votes that Makila get, I don't think she will get even 10% of that in any other election, right? But local, we have to look at the local election. You have been mentioning that, listen, nothing ain't going on the ground. Them people, I hear Andy and them talking about people still willing to vote PNM in the local.
Yeah, they're still
What
willing
is
to
wrong
vote.
with these
Yeah.
people? All your head, all you need to go and check all your head, you know.
They love it. They love their party. Not wrong. Same way you love your party, them love their party
We
too.
have to get a
Not wrong with
neurosurgeon
that.
or somebody to come
Nah,
and examine these
nah,
people.
them
body.
normal. Them normal. They
You
are
know
what they are.
No!
They
cannot
are what
be.
they are.
No!
You can't change that.
No!
No, you can't change
We
that.
cannot accept that!
You can't change that.
No, but on a serious note, what you're seeing, they're imploding. They're imploding bad.
Yeah.
They're imploding bad. And I mean, we gave me a little kicks and thing, but I'm not sad about it
Yeah.
because I have paid attention to politics for so long
Right.
that I understand the history of Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
I understand the where we should be and why we're not there. And the PNM is unfortunately for those of you who support that party, and you might not agree with me, but I only talking it from this is my opinion. I could be wrong, but the PNM is at the foundation of the shortcomings of Trinidad and Tobago.
It is
From
what it
whence they
is.
came, it is what it is. No, and you cannot put any dark cloud over any other political party because they never had the opportunities that the PNM had. They never had consecutive terms. We could only hope that this UNC gets a back to back to see what they could really do. And if they ain't do nothing after 10, well then, if somebody emerge and the people feel to elect them, no problem. So we'll take the break and we'll get Mac on the line. Let me take the break and let me get Mac on the line. It's real bacchanalia this morning.
Yeah, bacchanal.
All you go see
Secrecy.
we have secrecy. All you go see.
The new code of what Cosa Nostra?
This is bacchanal, you know. This is in all the years of growing up.
A black man using Italian slang.
I watch all the different relationships in Bold and Beautiful. I see Brooke with all kind of man. I see she date everybody in the show. Everybody marry Brooke. You understand? We watch Young and the Restless. We know Victor was the dude, man.
She really moving.
We know Jack and Victor was at Loggerheads. Oh gosh, boy. We know Catherine was the old bat in the mansion enjoying life, you know what I mean? But we never get drama like this, boy. This is a different kind of drama. This is a different kind of vibes.
I like Sanjeev Buru. He like a two-handle knife.
And you see the video with him in the pan and powder?
No, I see.
They post a video with him in the pan and powder, but boy, eyes closed. And just rocking so. And the German black man feeling the party.
He like a two-handle knife.
Yes, man.
Useless.
Yeah.
Useless. Just in the middle. We really doing there, boy. We really doing there.
Well, if
Cockroach at the right and foul party, boy. Come out of there, boy.
If the door open, if somebody open the door and tell you walk in,
Walk in.
I'm not creating the walk in.
The man just pop up like toast.
Boy,
You come out.
I don't know, boy. And they put him to the front plenty, you know.
Yeah. Kill you dead.
Yeah, but Sanjeev, take you is not the fall guy, you know. You like camera? You like camera and microphone?
Yeah, microphone.
And a microphone. Go ahead. See what can happen. And the next thing I don't use the scapegoat, you know. And you holding all the receipts so. And use the one in handcuff, you know. Don't get to happen, you know.
Loose, man.
Watch yourself.
It is what it is, man.
Where Rohan and all these fellas gone?
Rohan?
Yes.
Yeah, where them gone?
Where Rohan and them gone? How they ain't saying nothing? Nobody any ain't from them.
He might be going somewhere in some country somewhere and rocking back somewhere. He ain't name calling nowhere, nothing.
He ain't calling at all, eh?
And nothing.
Yeah, at least Terrence before the PWAC.
Yeah.
The pharmaceutical thing.
Yeah, he looking like a full jammer there.
Rowley still looking for attention.
Yeah.
Seo Jong in the shadows so.
That's watching the chai comes.
Hoping to jump out at the right time. Surprise!
Yeah.
And be next and go for leader. We have Foster having little clouds over his head.
So he just keeping it kind of low.
He playing it close.
Yeah, keeping it low.
And he's sitting down close to Gatsby Dolly.
Yeah.
They're sitting down next to each other yesterday. We don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
But they seem to have a good relationship. We don't know. Camila apologized and disappear. Remember she launched she did apologize.
She voice.
Apologized, yes.
Yeah.
And well, Hans Gassi not me senior enough.
Kareem Gassi not going senior. He just trying to be an upstart and Birchwood just day.
Right.
Just stealing oxygen.
In both in the middle of everything saying, but why the hell they had to vote me back in North? I could have been on my business, they had to vote me back in the office. And then you have what's the next one name?
Amy Brown.
Amy Brown.
Yeah, he just has lost.
He
get replaced by DJ.
He's the man with no compass. He just walking around aimlessly. He don't even know what direction he headed in.
He get replaced by DJ.
Compass.
DJ replaces.
You understand? Then you have Keith Scotland. You have Keith Scotland. He had to take
the original Mumra.
So,
the original Mumra.
Oh gosh! Hey!
But Johnny, how come your house is twice the size of mine, but my bill is twice the cost of yours? Johnny, what's going on, boy? How your bill so low? How your bill
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens. A new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, People, and Politics. Coming soon, exclusively on TTT.
Football fans, lock in wherever you are. Season 7 of The 12th Man premieres on TTT on Thursday, the 20th of August. We need you to be there. Be part of the fun. Be part of the celebration. It doesn't matter which team you're supporting, which team you're not supporting. We want you to join us. We want you to participate. We want you to be there with us on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m.
All right, people, so we're back on the inside. We're going to call Mr. Ali Bokas.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar.
Morning to you and to your family and everybody else that, a nice bright day, bright sunny day.
Here now, Ali Bokas, I want to ask you this question. What is it like for you to see what going on down in that constituency right now?
After you work so hard.
Well, I mean, you're putting real work.
And
in
still
that
putting in
general.
work.
You reach within 673. How you feeling right now? Seeing what's going on down there?
Well, at the end of the day, I made history. I certainly see marginal.
Right.
And everybody knows the legacy of Manning and the greatness of his legacy.
Right.
And for me to come in this generation and be able to make marginal, it speaks for itself.
Of course.
All right.
There was a lot of things that went on in this general election, but I won't go into it.
Right.
And it had a lot of mischief that was done. But they have a saying that you must never touch God anointed.
Right.
Right? And when you touch God anointed, then sometimes you could keep from. At this point.
Well, boy, the cookie more than crumbling right now, is real bacchanal down there, So here,
Yeah.
How now you are still the councillor, right? You're still councillor in Marabella.
I am the councillor of Marabella, the shadow MP for San Fernando.
Right.
At this point, it comes like there's no MP for San Fernando that does nothing.
All right.
The MP of San Fernando is competent. He has neglected San Fernando.
Right.
And you just have to go to the people and you'll hear the voices of the people. I was in Torridale for the last 6 months. There were situations where entire communities over 20 years within San Fernando have no light. People was in darkness.
What?
Right.
I was able to do 60 lights in Torridale. I have some projects that is coming in San Fernando, whereby some road projects at the Pleasantville, some road projects that's coming at Corinthville, and I just want people to see the work for what it is.
Yeah.
Well, I think people are convinced that you are a worker. You have demonstrated that even before the election, during the election, and after the election. So your councillor role and your shadow MP role has been quite fulfilled. I think everybody's convinced that you are a worker. So it's not an issue of whether you're working or not.
Yeah.
It's an issue of and making the citizens' lives more. You came in to serve, and you have been doing that.
Yes,
so
that's what it's about. It's about putting people first and serving the people. No matter the height, no matter the position. You could have the MP, you could have the minister name, but what is most important is empathy. It is empathy, love, kindness, caring for the people, being there for the people. That is what matters. Because sometimes the people don't want much.
Yeah.
The people just want to make sure that they have a job. If they don't have a job, they want to just have light. They want they have water. And you can be how educated, but you see, empathy, that comes from your home. Love comes from your upbringing, comes from your moral values, it comes from your ethics. And the MP of San have shown that he does not have that.
Right.
So you have to ask yourself, where did he come from?
But I was mentioning earlier, I say, he grew up a different life to all of us. He grew up as the son of our Prime Minister. And being the son of our Prime Minister, he was entitled to certain things.
And he was in Miami for most of his life.
Right. And therefore, he cannot relate to those people on the ground that under pressure and living in squalor and in poverty, because it's not embedded. He's never experienced it. He don't know what like. He can't relate to them, and that's part of the problem. But you on the other hand, you are different.
A lot of people don't know John Michael and Buford. If you go back to the days of Machiavelli proposition, it's thousands, it's millions of flyers that I gave out. I was always in tune with the ground, always loved the ground, always have supported. I'm a real champion. I come from a family of legacy. When coming to Charlie's Black Pudding.
Yes.
Right.
And my family come from servicing the people.
Right.
From 9 to 9 every day, our business is open. It's all
I was brought up in. I'm the fourth generation over 100 years, and that's why, I can say proudly, it has with how you was brought up. It has to do with your mom, your dad, and the direction here. So sometimes if I ask myself, when coming to this MP, what went wrong?
Yeah.
Because they so love. Look at something. I'm from Marbella West. I want people to notice this. I'm not a minister. I do not work for $65,000, $70,000 out there. But you know what?
Yeah.
I have a normal $10,000 salary.
Right.
And right now, if you watch, I have over 70,000 views on Instagram doing a bus drive in Marbella West.
Right.
And my elected 6,000 people. So, as a minister, what have you done? I drive for something.
Yeah.
Where is the love for you to take some money out of your pocket? You understand? And don't look for sponsors. Do it for the people.
Yeah.
Right.
Do it for the love of the kids. Do it for any young leaders of tomorrow.
Correct.
And this comes from within.
Yep.
And this is the things that we have to watch.
Yeah.
So if I could be a counselor and not in the position, and I could go to my and do 250 bags. Last year I did 400 school bags. The year before I did 300 school bags. And it was in opposition with no help.
Right, okay.
So at the end of the day, they have no excuse.
Correct.
It's time people
Not
say
no
the truth,
excuse.
and it's time to start right thing.
Agreed.
And the right thing is that the people voted to serve. And you are not serving 10 years gone, and you haven't just gone to talk to people, you haven't seen people.
Yeah, I hear you don't even. Ooh, that's now. Yeah. I'm hearing that you don't even go on. I hearing he doesn't show up. You know what I mean? When it's a MP and thing, and he comes, you gotta show up. You gotta show up.
Opportunity, you must show up. More show up.
You know what I mean?
There's a lot of other difference that I can bring forth.
Yeah,
but
don't go too deep. Don't go too deep.
Huh?
Don't go too deep.
Don't go too deep. Yeah.
But I can talk, but God is the boss.
Yeah, man.
And everything that is now happening for.
All right. But Ali Bokas, we'll talk again soon, man.
Love.
Yeah, man. Hold long the fort.
Love in the house.
Nice.
All the time. Yeah, man.
Love.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I ain't lying, eh?
Yeah.
That brother does work hard, eh?
Nah, the man has really worked.
No,
The
watch
man-
me.
the
That
man-
fella.
I
You
think
know better than me.
I think the people of San Fernando East are convinced because to bring down that margin from 5,000 to 673 is a feat by itself.
Yeah.
In a P&M constituency, right? I and all to bring down my vote to my numbers was a feat in a P&M stronghold. So that alone should tell you where the people are. You know, it's just for this government to get some kind of money now and kind of make it happen.
Nah, they're gonna make it happen.
Make it happen outside there so that the people would be appeased with the roads and the schools and the whatever.
Yeah.
Right? I am making my contribution. I doing my thing with the schools right now down in Diego Martin, and I that P&M.
That is
P&M going down. So you know it's pressure for me, but
going on now.
What?
You realize we only what going on?
We
Every HGC planning that Philip Alexander went to, PNM.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You down in Diego Martin, PNM.
Yep.
Down working on schools.
Yeah.
San Fernando East, PNM.
Right.
All the shortcomings said, I will Ali Bokas doing most of the work.
Right.
Where else?
Arima.
Well, oh God, right, Penny?
Yeah.
Penny or penniless.
He and all bring down Arima to marginal too.
Exactly.
Well, it was a marginal before, but
listen.
But generally,
there is
Penny almost got a curtail in she own constituency.
Unfortunately, listen, people have to understand something, eh? It is not often that you get an opportunity like this, eh? You know what I mean? To put a nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
From a political standpoint, like if I am in the UNC hierarchy right now, I am sitting down and I'm not gonna do anything.
Right.
I'm gonna let let it play out itself.
Right.
Don't get involved in the people business. Let them. They're already killing themselves.
Let them crash themselves.
They're crashing themselves right now. They're imploding. Right? But you see, when the smoke clear from this situation, I must have something to rock them with again.
Well, anytime Kanal Prasad Bisesa gets a windfall, as I've been saying from the beginning, anytime she gets a windfall, it's going to be different. Trust me.
Yeah,
but the only thing is, I don't agree with her with. The only thing I don't agree with her with is helping all the constituencies. I don't agree with that.
Oh gosh,
I don't agree with
what
that.
she want to do.
No, well, she could do what she want to do, but I don't agree. So I can't disagree.
Let me tell you how good Kamala is. Let me tell you how good Kamala is. This day, I think everybody missed this.
What is that?
Because I hear nobody mention it. How much times Stuart Young and Rowley went Venezuela?
About 13 times.
To secure that dragon gas.
About 13 times.
Right, and they was always going back
and forth,
in conversation, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Anti-Cams come, and she secured the gas deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Venezuela.
Right.
And other business that we will have in Venezuela has been secured, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which team went Venezuela?
Which team?
Where's the team from Trinidad that went Venezuela?
None yet. Well.
So how the deal sign?
You know.
How the deal make?
You know.
Who negotiate the deal?
It had to be phone calls and Zoom.
So without even, I'm just saying, without even leaving Trinidad,
right,
and going to Venezuela,
right,
or vice versa, for any talks, she get the deal done.
Well,
without jumping on
the
a
deals
plane.
happen one by one because
Right.
I know when she came in, it was debt by all the ministries.
Uh-huh.
When she put in boards, that was confirmed.
Uh-huh.
So the money that they had was just to allocate to ministries.
Right.
No development money. Right? Because it's more recurrent expenditure you're spending.
Right.
So you had no money to do nothing extra.
Right, but my point is this, right?
Uh-huh.
These two clown, right? Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Right? Rowley and Young. Running down Venezuela.
Every
running
minute,
down there for meeting.
Yeah.
Meeting, right?
Yeah.
That is what lackeys do.
Right, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That would have been Maduro lackeys.
Mm-hmm.
For all them people and them who want to talk about, they went to negotiate thing and whatever. They never closed nothing. They were just going down, going, coming. Right? That were lackeys to do. That was set a team to do. But a boss, hold on. But a boss of bosses don't need to do that.
All right. Just a lot of millions, man.
She sits in her office.
Persona non grata.
And she press a button.
Yeah.
As persona non grata on top of that.
Yeah.
And the deal sign.
Right? And the deals sign.
You know why? This is the power of the United States of America.
Yeah.
Let us not forget.
Ideologies and interests.
When Trump went and take up Maduro in the middle of the night.
Any pajamas.
He said, they'll see hold the fort.
Yeah.
Until they have a duly elected official, right? You hold the fort in the interim, right?
Right.
But you see, Kamala Prasad Bisesa must not be underrated,
right,
and go unrecognized for her political acumen, right?
Political savviness.
The savviness. Because when she was getting all the fire from CARICOM and the PNM and the PNMites and all of them,
and they're running up them
who talking about Venezuela go blow up Cedros and all kind of damn nonsense, right? When she was taking a position and she was playing chess, while the rest of them playing chicky pets. Right? Name checkers, they're playing chicky pets. When she was playing chess and she was moving the little pawns and the knights and the bishop and everything, and she positioned in her board, she positioned her board so well that she didn't have to make a trip to Venezuela. She didn't have to send a team to Venezuela. The big man up north probably pick up the phone and say, hey, don't forget that little lady there in that Twin Island Republic, you know. Your persona non grata. Don't forget. You have some business to do with that little lady over there.
Because she come out talking big talk after that greasy talk.
Once in a gun talk.
You
You understand?
She start off early.
With
but
Beavis
she
and
got
them,
tough.
with Beavis and them choking needle.
Yeah.
And there are no powers.
Yeah.
And boom, all the deal that we wanted signed.
Right.
Like that.
And the trains can
No.
get moving.
Now that...
The trains can get moving. Most important.
Now when we talk about leader...
Well, not train as in moving, you know what I mean, right? People.
Right. But when we talk about leaders,
Uh-huh.
that is not how our leaders supposed to operate.
Yeah, I mean,
That's how our head of state supposed to
the
operate.
question Nostra.
I not running down by you to beg you to sign no deal.
Yeah.
I not running down to negotiate with you. No.
Just snap a finger and make it up, man.
Rock back. Call so and so. Bam. Get them on the
That
phone
way
for
called
me.
press a button.
Put them on speaker.
That way called press a
Boom!
button.
Press a button.
Yeah.
And thing happen. You understand? I asking all you, what team went Venezuela to sign any deal?
But today, yesterday, I ended up by my local watering hole.
Uh-huh.
So I sit down there and I listen. Everybody talking a little rubbish. You know, it just go and everybody watering hole. That's that rubbish talk here, there, and everywhere.
Well, oh God, all the rum talk.
Right? So, two men approach me and they kind of approach me to the question. They say, you on aboard and you on aboard.
Uh-huh.
They say, how you think things going in the country? I say, well, going all right based on the circumstances. They say, what circumstances is that?
Uh-huh.
I say, well, the lady have no money. So the first question I asked, right? I say, if this government had come into power and they had money, you think Julian John would have been sitting down there with all these roads to pave, all these big holes all over Trinidad and Tobago? You think Julian John would sit down in a ministry with billions of dollars and leave the country the way it is?
Never.
And I just draw her as an example.
Yeah. But come up aside, Mr. Sir.
Right? No, I come in the she.
Yeah.
But do you think Julian John, they started to think?
Nah.
They started study, well, you really have a point there, you know. You know, so and then I went on to, I say in 2010 to 2015, all the things that Kamala did in terms of baby grant, whatever, all these different things, right? I draw the center in Mova. That wasn't galvanized for however long.
Right.
I draw all the projects are wrong that the UNC put in the P&M constituencies, right? And they were left there for 9 years. They were left there.
Yeah,
and only open up just before the election.
Right.
Because people started going to tell them, the activists and them, the big activists and them now, hey, all you looking bad, you know?
Yeah.
All you going into election, all you looking bad, you know? All you just clouding up the place with that sort of strippiness. So when I was done now, there was like, they didn't say nothing, eh? But you could see it in their face that what I was saying was making sense to them.
Right.
Right? Because...
Well, at least you get them to think, eh?
Well,
and then thinking they start to make sense out of nonsense, yeah.
So the first one question was, do you think Julian John would leave the place in the play in the way that it is right now?
Not that lady.
Right? I told her about the hole in front of the school, Success Lavantil School. She got them to fill it up at least, right? Not pave and wherever, right? So I know they don't have no money.
Right.
I know they don't have no money.
Because should have fixed it proper.
Because should have fixed it proper. Should have scarified the road and do it. So next thing I told her about the holes in front of Market School, which is just over what's call it? Oh God, this place in Mova there now. But where Market School is, right? It had 8 holes in that area there, right? And the other day, some men came and they mixed concrete and you know the bucket in the ghetto, you know where they just go right, the bucket in the ghetto to collect money while drivers passing for you fixing the holes and them. So they fixed most of the holes and they left about 4 or 5 of them there, right? And I told Julian about that hole. About 2 weeks passed. I asked her if anything going on with the roads, wherever. She say, hold on, and send me a note from the field engineer who went out there. He's saying that is not within their purview. However, we will attempt scarifying the road. A whole long report she sent me on how to fix that road. You know what I mean?
Right,
so
right.
I know she understands what is going on and how to fix it.
But of course.
But she doesn't have the money,
The money
to do
just not there,
the
so that-
revitalization
when-
project and all too.
Yeah, when you do have in short, right? Because we gotta get to a break on the 10 o'clock news. When you don't have money, you have to prioritize.
Well, precisely. You have to
And
prioritize.
The biggest priority that the government would have had was to keep the lights on
Right.
and ensure that people could get paid.
Right.
Right? So we know recurrent expenditure is the biggest
And as,
part of
and as
our
each
ministry's
minute
allocations.
and each ministry is owed millions of dollars
So,
owing to contractors.
so you have debts to service,
Yeah.
right? That has been left there that you inherited. You have
Developmental workers to pay. Yeah.
Workers to pay, right?
Well, we have
And-
the recurrent expenditure, so
Now-
that's taken care of.
Right.
But development works is where the problem comes in.
Right. So you have the development works and all these things that happen, but you can't just start those. You can't say, well, okay, let me start a project for starting its sake
Right.
to look good, and that's when you know is a genuine that you should have a genuine understanding of the situation, because they're not trying to ice no cake, right, to make it look like thing going on, to make people calm down now. They ain't just doing things just for so. They're taking the time with it and doing it properly.
Right.
You might, from other perspectives, people might say nothing going on, but that is because you don't understand the financial situation. And like I say, when you do have money, you have to prioritize the dollars and cents that you have. And the biggest priority that you would have is to make sure that people have a salary, that you could pay people wages.
Right.
Yes, you have salary negotiations and things going on. You'll find the money for that, And that's why she started to cut out the CPEP corruption, URP, and all them other forms of corruption that taking place. That's where you get millions and millions of dollars from to service other debts. Maybe your loans or your salary, your wage increases or whatever, right? Wherever they're trying to maneuver. And then you have other things that have to happen, the infrastructural work and things that you're talking about, right? Those things will come, right? Because people have to understand too, those deals that have been set in play now, it's not, you don't sign a deal today and tomorrow money start to flow,
Well,
right?
well.
That's to come too. But when it comes, it will be an avalanche of wealth that
Right.
will be that the country will benefit from. And we gotta take the break and we gotta get to the news. Don't go anywhere. The naughty corner is coming up next, people. Yes, a little naughtiness, and then we have two representatives from the Exim Bank. For those of you with small business, pay attention. We have a lot of information for you. Loans. All right, but licks before the loans. All right. All get ready to share all the licks. We open the phone line for the naughty corner when we come back.
Think you know Trinidad and Tobago? Well, think again. Did you know that some of the most fascinating stories about our twin island nation are hiding in plain sight? From historic landmarks to national symbols, from famous Trinidadians and Tobagonians to incredible sporting achievements, and the facts about our parliament, our people, and our past that you may never have heard before. Did you know? Discover something new every day with Did You Know? A brand new 1-minute feature uncovering fascinating facts about Trinidad and Tobago. Did you know? Only on Talk City 91.1 FM. The talk of Trinidad and Tobago.
This back-to-school season, let's make sure no child gets left behind. TTT Limited is hosting its annual back-to-school drop.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens. A new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, People, and Politics. Coming soon, exclusively on TTT.
Football fans, lock in wherever you are. Season 7 of the 12th Man premieres on TTT on Thursday, the 20th of August. We need you to be there. Be part of the fun. Be part of the celebration. It doesn't matter which team you're supporting, which team you're not supporting. We want you to join us. We want you to participate. We want you to be there with us on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens. A new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, People, and Politics. Coming soon, exclusively on TTT.
Football fans, lock in wherever you are. Season 7 of the 12th Man premieres on TTT on Thursday, the 20th of August. We need you to be there. Be part of the fun. Be part of the celebration. It doesn't matter which team you're supporting, which team you're not supporting. We want you to join us. We want you to participate. We want you to be there with us on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Swift, and Nigel Snipes.
You don't look like you that whip. Hello, good morning. Oh gosh.
Good morning.
Morning. Who in the naughty quarter this morning?
Dan Manning.
Brian?
Yes, Dan Manning, blaze him.
But why Brian?
Because yeah, what happened?
Uh-huh.
Dan Manning, I want to know if he going to resign like the executive. Because I want to know if the executive was voluntary resign or if there was forced to resign. This is a matter like John Bates and Alvary.
All right.
Manning, have a blessed morning.
Blaze Manning. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Yes, good morning. My naughty corner personality is Madam Breakfast's Manning.
Yes.
And if you want to know why?
Why?
It's a matter of pride. You know, Project Pride and all the rental buildings she have rented out to the Education Ministry.
Oh, God.
Okay. This is
all right.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
After that loose talk.
Yeah, morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Morning.
Yeah. Trinidad and Tobago Cycling Federation President Verena Williams.
Right.
And all them paying them and them. All them fire burn them paying them and them. Yeah.
Fire burn them. He said, fire burn them. 6224911. Who's in the naughty corner this morning? We have about let me see about 12 more minutes in the naughty corner.
They're too damn disgusting.
We have an interview coming up at 10:30. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
Good morning.
Morning.
UNC Council for the Beach Charuma area, Charlene Muna.
All right.
What she do? Or didn't do?
Every beach paved except Gabriel Street is in a very bad situation.
All right.
And it's just a short dead end street.
What was the name of the street?
Gabriel Street Beach.
Gabriel Street and Beach. All right.
Thank you.
We'll see if we can get a message on.
All right.
Let's go take something for now. All right, cool. Yeah. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
No links for Brian Peter's mother.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Why is mother?
Hello, good morning. Well, she jump out for him. Well, it's a kind of mommy boy, eh? Morning!
Yeah, mommy's boy.
It's a mommy's
Good morning.
boy. Morning!
Yes, Avery Brown.
Oh, gosh!
Calling him bird. Marvelous Marva. and the deputy political leader in India, how they call it?
Sanjeev Buru.
Right. You go with 12 seats, give them 12 strokes for the team.
Alright.
All right. Yeah, don't beat them so bad. We don't kill them. Morning! They seem to be killing themselves.
Yeah, morning. Right, naughty corner. That PNM head table yesterday, give all of them something. There are more people on the head table than in the audience.
Yeah! Hey! No, boy,
Where Penny was?
Where was Penny? Your party imploded and you nowhere to be seen? Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner?
Don't forget to put Hazel Manning in the naughty corner. Hazel Manning was a chairman of that Protect Pride under the husband government.
Oh gosh!
Hazel Manning.
Yeah, she had to get it this morning. Let Hazel hold something. I'm so upset with it. I didn't want to see Hazel nuts. Morning!
Morning. You see the person in the PNM who was responsible for only putting on one table yesterday. 4 big men to sit on. Oh gosh. Half of Marvin outside and half of Sanji outside. They could have put 2 tables. Oh God. Yeah. That is the height of laziness. Right? And you have to get paying some licks.
Yes!
You mashing up a man, a sitting MP. Say that your head of your constituency executive
corrupt.
Yeah. And you know where to be seen.
Yeah.
And you cool?
Yeah, she got the plant piece in Tobago.
The TTPS need to go and explain she well. And while they explain her well, they have to explain Brad Manning well too.
Yeah.
He was fast and parcel all the time. When he see was cool. For the last 9 years.
Boy.
All how he is one.
Everything was
cool.
Yes.
Now when there's trouble in the kitty, you alone corrupt.
You understand?
Brother.
You still coming today by chance?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
Nice man. Cool, later. Yes.
Yeah, man.
It's the code of secrecy.
Yeah.
Secrecy. Cosa nostra. Morning, who's in the naughty corner?
Hello,
yes. We want to give the political leader and the Secretary General Council for hiding when they're supposed to be in the front of those 2 there yesterday.
Right.
According to the guy, more people at the head table than in the crowd. Give them some sort, please.
All right. Let them hold that. The bottom will be whaley, boy. Morning. You know when they get someone licks on your bumsy is when they go, it'll be whaley, it'll be waves.
You telling me about that? I see strokes on the island.
Oh gosh, morning.
Let's come with that pan with gentle violet and a stick.
Oh gosh, morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning?
In the naughty corner, right? The former and the former, right? You born in the 70s, so you're going to know people that just travel long distances to make deals. It's because they cannot make the deals over the telephone.
But
ideologies and interests, man.
Ideologies and interests. Morning.
Hello, morning, Stephan and Mr.
Morning.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, Sanjeev want to toughen him up a little bit to straighten up Sanjeev Buru.
Yeah.
Game on, toughen him up a little bit.
You get true.
The plan one for not going for discipline in the meeting. Yeah, man.
That's it? Alright, cool, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Alright, Brian getting some licks this morning. Boy, she's on it, just Lord of mercy.
Brian is the worst.
It's better to be eyeline, eh?
Worst.
Morning.
Yeah, but it's for next morning.
Yeah, morning. Man. Go ahead.
No, as I can understand is that Amy Bong and Marvin Gonzalez said it had no wrongdoing, right? Or something.
Well, that's what they say. It have no evidence of any corruption. or evidence of
alright,
wrongdoing.
so-
Yes.
So give it two of them some like similar because if it had no wrongdoers, why the executive and them resign?
Good question. Good question.
And they're also claiming that the party is bigger than the person.
Yes.
So why Faris Alwari not answering questions or why he's still in the party when it comes to the documents he signed and all kind of things?
All right. We're taking that.
And again, one more thing, the Law Association. You understand, man? And Faris Alwari don't say nothing yet, but they could talk about the CCG and all kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
All right, nice.
They're
Later.
convenient. Nice one to them. They're convenient. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty corner this morning? I see the guest.
Right, for the next contestant for the naughty corner,
Yes!
you can't blame Brian Manning. You had the game coming too because the table didn't have enough room for him yesterday.
Man leaking on the table.
Right, that one table he couldn't fit, so that's why he didn't fit.
Man leaking on the table, yes.
And let me don't forget, after 10 years in government, Brian Manning had 125 million to make a bid for one Woodbrook place.
Yes.
So let me don't forget that.
What?
Yeah, he made a bid for one. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you can't remember that?
What you telling me?
You can't remember
No,
that?
I can't remember that.
He name called in a possible scandal with that. With
No, man. Morning.
With coming up with money. He and somebody. I trying to remember who was the person. He and somebody.
From boy.
Yeah.
Morning.
Yeah, morning. I want to give Hema Malini some because she didn't take the former Prime Minister advice in choosing your man wisely.
Oh, God, Lord.
All right. Previous disclaimer.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Hey, we are losers in this tongue, yes?
I lied. We have some real... We have some
Secrecy!
Secrecy?
The code of the Cosa Nostra. A black man with an Italian slang. A black man with an Italian slang.
Good morning. Marvin Gonzalez and Ravi Buru.
Sanjeev
Buru. And Brian Manning for breaking the code of secrecy.
All right, okay. For breaching the code of secrecy.
Yeah.
Secrecy.
That's what the man say. The man says secrecy.
Oh, God. Hey, who's in the naughty corner this morning? Go ahead.
I will beat you politically. We will
destroy you politically. Morning.
Oh, yes, God, I get you at last.
Yes.
Hey, two bunch of meetings. Number one, two on you. Because I can't get you at all when I connect on the WhatsApp line.
Well, now we fall, people call it. And now we fall, people call it. How we coming out?
Yeah, listen.
Because
nobody can get through calling on the WhatsApp. Anyway, PNM constituency. I want you to give a good licking to the PNM constituency in Laventille East in New York, the John constituency. You had Penny dancing on the stage in front of the ballot sign, attempting to do the electric slide, and all she do is see tea and take misstep. Oh my goodness! Not even that she doing right. But with no energy and no rhythm, and tea and take misstep. Maybe it's called an electric slide. I know you're in your John constituency in New York, in Laventille East in New York. What a God, man! Don't put you on no stage to dance again.
All right.
In front of the right, later.
All right, cool.
No problem. She in New York? Morning.
Stephan,
in New York?
I wanted to give the PNM a for using our Independence Day as a political institute, for using the Balize House on the flyer.
What?
They're using the Balize on a flyer.
On flyer, we
on
don't
a flyer
know.
for what?
For the Independence Day celebration on the 30th of this month.
Or they having something?
them having something in City Hall.
Well, nothing wrong with that. They did that last year. They did that last year.
They put the Barry's there out on the flyer.
Nothing. Well, it's a
That
PNM
is in
thing.
court.
No, that PNM thing.
There's
That
so much
PNM
of things to put it at the pitch lake, at the pan.
thing. Go on.
Everybody's there also making it political.
All right. Don't get a bumsy for that.
I don't get a bumsy. I ain't agree with that. The good point that it's their event. They're just having it on Independence.
And they did it last year.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Morning.
Morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to give the usual suspects, Gary Griffith, the Pandey girl, the others who always passing them out on every subject under the sun when something happens in the UNC. All of them get dumb. Nobody asking them nothing now. They have nothing to say on what's going on in the PNM. All of them Pandey, Griffith, all of them who they be in the papers every day, passing them out under the on the UNC.
Yeah, man.
Nobody is saying nothing now.
All right, cool. Yeah, man. Shelix. He said he Pandey girl.
Pandey girl. Hey, that was Lucius.
Yeah, be a liar. When you're irrelevant, you're irrelevant, you know.
Oh.
When people don't even know your first name.
The girl didn't do nothing yet for the last year. She do nothing yet, you know.
Hey, I'll take one more. Hello, good morning. Who's in the naughty
Yes,
corner?
fellas, morning. I want to put Hazel Manning in the naughty corner. But Manning too big for she to be holding in hand like she's a little popolo.
Oh, God! Oh, God!
Morning.
Yeah,
morning. You see that man there who to say how to put his pitch snake on a flyer?
Yeah.
He never sound like snappy. How you laugh when I use pitch snake on a flyer?
I come with that.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, God. I come with that one. I come with that one.
If I said that's one thing about pitch.
Hello, good day.
Yes, Stephan.
Yeah. Are you putting up a shake on a flyer?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Stephan.
Yeah, go ahead.
This morning the video showed I wasn't a man and I had the jacket over the tripod. They just put that to make it look like a man in the video, boy.
Oh! I know what you're talking about. That the picture with the if you had a press conference where you see nobody in the seats, sir. So I say, but that look like the cameraman. I pointed that out fella, didn't he? Look like the cameraman. So you don't say that was the cameraman. That was the tripod and the pant jacket.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, wicked boy. Oh, God. Nice. We shade off flicks. I want piece of licks to share though. Gary Aboud and all of the people that say
They need them. She's running.
Yeah, they're destroying the Queen's Park Savannah.
She's running.
Yeah.
Well, you continue running, right? You continue running. And she may follow on some of that pitch where is Savannah.
You understand? What it is all you're talking about, save the Savannah. Why all so? Oh, gosh.
You actually see the troops marching?
Yeah, today they have the second rehearsal today.
Yeah, but you actually see them marching?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had the
On the grass?
On the grass,
Yeah.
and then they went out onto the road.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're doing the full rehearsal, so it probably have traffic around the Savannah right now.
Alright, okay.
Right, because...
And where the cars going?
The cars?
Mm.
The cars to go into the Savannah.
Oh, that for the okay. For
the
them
stage
to
and
go over the
everything
go over the bridge to
yeah.
two bridges, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Right, so it have one down to the end by St. Anne's, by the roundabout, Belmont side.
Right.
That is for the march, the protective services and thing. That's for the so for the parade.
Right.
That's for them to pass over.
Right.
And whatever vehicles had to pass over there to get out onto the road.
So is this paving Savannah thing talk come out? Will that come out?
It have no paving.
Will that come out?
take something.
She running.
And Diddy's them in.
Yeah.
Where are all the PNM lawyers? Where are all the PNM lawyers?
Yeah,
You
this
know,
secret
if the PNM was
space.
doing this, if the PNM was doing this, all the UNC lawyers would be out.
Yeah.
And they'd find a way to stop it. Where the PNM lawyers? The PNM lawyers must lose.
Everything.
Everything
they lose.
You understand?
They never case they win yet.
PNM, look now. Faris and Ravi lose the most cases as Attorney General. Wait, he won for something?
The only man I know.
He won in about 100.
The only man I know win a big case in Grenada was Mumra.
Who?
Mumra.
Mumra?
Yeah, he win a big case in Grenada.
Well, if you forget who's Mumra, go
and Google Mumra.
Like some Thundercats, right?
Yeah.
Mumra. Yeah, go on Google Mumra from Thundercats. You see what he's talking about? Yeah.
Same face, shape, everything.
Same kind of face like Keith Scotland, you know?
Yeah.
Nah,
Same
man.
kind of disheveled looking face.
Sometimes I just say, well, I used to think that Keith Scotland is wearing a mask, yeah? And he real face. He real face had to be under the mask now. I think what we see is not his real face. That's a mask.
And he had girls, you know. He had girls over the years.
Well, he must have girls. He had money. When they have money, he's got girls, you know.
Yeah, life of a fat man hard
You sure
too.
it's girls?
Yeah, it's girls.
It's girls. All right.
Yeah, because I know him with one girl for years
Uh-huh.
in them parties and them back in the day.
Right.
And then with one girl. And then like she kind of does. She had a kind of club foot kind of thing. She had a kind of arch in her foot. No, her arch in her foot was kind of disheveled. You know how those go, right? But nevertheless.
Have you been to the Savannah, Stanley?
No, I has not.
You didn't go to the Savannah?
But
oh my goodness, we have 3 minutes until the playway.
I circumnavigated all the time.
Yes, what's going on? We now finishing Naughty Corner. Well, Brad Manning, Hazel, and the PNM get all
What is happening?
They say they put one table. They say men leaking out of the table.
Yes, boy. It's the first time being on television, you learn certain things, right? So here what I know. I know that if I was having an event and my cameraman set up a wide shot,
right.
That picking up all them empty chairs and showing to people. My cameraman would come and tell me, Steph, you're going on.
I saw it on social media, but I thought it was just beginning.
Yes, I thought so too.
That's what I
I went and I get the link for the live stream.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I went right down
just
to the
showing
end.
us about half hour before the thing gets
more people at the head table than the whole
I
audience.
went right down to the end.
And Penny in the neither.
Here was in that press conference. Imbert, Gonzalez, Budu,
Foster.
Amy Brown.
Amy Brown, yeah.
Right, they were at the head table.
Yeah, two of them leaking out of the
And
end.
then you had two reporters sitting in the crowd. Well, not the
Crowd?
Sorry, not in the crowd. Not in the crowd, sorry. You had two reporters sitting.
In the gathering.
Sitting. And then on the other side, you had Gansby Dolly and Foster Cummins.
Right.
So it had more members of the PNM there than media. Or guests or anybody. It's better they bring. And that represents about half of the seats they have in the house.
And Penny
So half
wasn't
the
there.
party show up.
And the leader not there. You're having a big crisis like this and the leader not there.
Who tell them to put out all those chairs? Who advised that? That person should be fired. They should have a job this morning.
A whole resigned his executive.
No. No. The bigger mistake was who said to do it live.
And then they went live.
You gotta just do it.
Oh gosh, but not even that all they could get right at press conference. And all they want to run the country. You could imagine that? They can't even get a press conference correct, you know. They can't even set it up correct to look good, you know.
And there are two men leaking out of the both end of the chair,
And they
the
want to run
table.
the country.
One table they put
And they want to run the country. You could imagine this thing? This is madness. This is madness. This is not a fit in here. This is madness.
Boy, and your boy Philip Alexander, boy, lighten them up, boy.
Yeah, you having that time.
Oh gosh. Hey,
Well,
right.
today-
Anyway, happy birthday.
Yes. To Anil, AR
Correct.
boy, AR. We will tell him happy birthday. We call him, you know.
We call him.
We call him. Well, the PNM
Enough
has,
is message.
he has gotten the greatest gift of all, the implosion of the PNM.
Yeah.
So he was he was elated.
He was jolly
Oh,
this
yes.
morning. Jovial.
Until the daughter buff him.
Yeah.
He's
That's what
talking
we're
too
doing.
loud
Too
in the
loud.
studio
Yeah.
practice, yeah. So he said, I don't go. You get excited. You can imagine you the next parent that traded with Anna Roberts' daughter. and then get a call from people like we. The PNM has the PNM, and you just sit there like.
And you lost on someone going on. You know you talking about something, but you don't know you lost the trend of the conversation.
Nah, once you know it, you know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
People, here comes your tentative play with draw. We have our good friends from Exim Bank coming up after.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We'll tell you who they are and what they're all about. But taking your play with, because the money you win here, you might use it to take out a loan by Exim Bank. Who knows? There we go.
Good morning. Welcome to the NLCB's 10:30 a.m. draw for Tuesday, 25th August 2020.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens. A new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, People, and Politics. Coming soon, exclusively on TTT.
Football fans, lock in wherever you are. Season 7 of the 12th Man premieres on TTT on Thursday, the 20th of August. We need you to be there. Be part of the fun. Be part of the celebration. It doesn't matter which team you're supporting, which team you're not supporting. We want you to join us. We want you to participate. We want you to be there with us on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens. A new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, People, and Politics. Coming soon, exclusively on TTT.
O'clock. We have the news coming up at the top of the hour, but right now we have some important business to deal with, man. So for those of you who are an entrepreneur, you have a small business, you want to pay attention because from the Exim Bank here, we have Mr. Oliver Sabga, right? Yes. And we also have Dr. Christian Stone. All right, so these two gentlemen will walk us through a process and an opportunity that the Exim Bank is offering.
Just to clarify, we are not from the Exim Bank.
Oh, they're not from Exim.
We are from Term Finance, and we're here to talk about a facility that we have in place with the Exim Bank for small businesses.
Okay, so all right, you're under the TFSME.
Yes.
Right. All right, TFSME.
So what is your role?
Right.
What are your roles in this scenario? This TTSME kind of thing.
So my name is Oliver Sabga. I am the CEO of Term Finance Holdings.
Right.
And with me is Dr. Christian Stone, who is the CEO and founder of Term Finance SME, which is specifically the small business lending arm of Term Finance.
Okay, brilliant. And Dr. Stone, what is your is Dr. Stone. I'm just asking now.
As my daughters would call me, a fake doctor.
Oh, all right.
I can't prescribe medicine, but invested in the entrepreneurial ecosystem.
All right, brilliant, man. All right, so where do we start here with these opportunities, gentlemen? We start with the process, or we start with who qualifies?
Correct. So I mean, just to give you a little bit of context. So what recently happened is the Exim Bank, through a partnership with CAF, had a few local partners where they would use for on lending. So if you think of the Exim Bank, tends to be bigger businesses who secure financing, but obviously they want to get funds into the hands of the micros, of the small businesses, and to do that they use partners like us because we have the capacity to distribute those funds to a lot wider of an audience.
Okay, brilliant.
Okay.
So the target here is small businesses.
micro, small, and medium-sized
Micro,
businesses.
small, and medium-sized
Down to side hustle.
Yeah, suitcase trader.
Okay.
All the way up to shops and malls, mini distribution businesses, small grocery chains.
Yeah.
Say if I have an idea,
You
like
make him feel like the nuts man on the road.
We love the nuts man on the road. Yes, doubles vendors.
Everybody, side of the road vendors, everything.
100%.
Everybody's
Because I mean, that's the
Very
gap that we're
interesting.
trying to fill. Because I mean, if you look at where traditional financing has gone, everybody say it goes to big businesses. But who is supporting those people that have these smaller businesses, which will eventually become big businesses to get
Right.
there? And so we're really starting them right at the ground level. It's a side hustle. You're a taxi driver. You're a hairdresser. You're running a mini mart downstairs. You're suitcase trading. These are the exact types of people that we fund.
And you refer to this segment as the small man business, but the truth is these micro businesses make up over 30% of Trinidad and Tobago's GDP, gross domestic product. They're a massive part of the ecosystem, and they employ over 20% of our population. Over 20% of people living in Trinidad and Tobago work for these micro businesses.
All right.
Very interesting. Is this the first time that there's a partnership between Exim Bank and SME? Basically, the
Correct, and so this is a new project. I mean, we have also had a partnership with the IDB for a few years, right? Inter-American Development Bank.
Right.
Where again, it's really the goal is to say, you know what, small businesses, they provide innovation, they provide employment. How do we really support them? And I think the traditional infrastructure just was never built for that purpose.
Right.
And so our business is only built for that purpose. We don't lend to big businesses. So to say that small businesses can't get loans by us would be the wrong thing to say, because that's the only people that we fund.
Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, now those small businesses, right? Micro, small, medium businesses. A lot of times they go to the bank, they run into problems, you can't get a loan. You're offering a solution to that.
Correct. Yes.
Right? Okay, so what would they need that okay, they go to the bank and they have all of the documents, the assets, whatever the case might be. They can't get through. What is different by you guys?
You want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the main difference is the bank sometimes needs to see your sales running through your bank account. Right?
Okay.
Unless you are banking your sales, the bank is not acknowledging those sales. With Term Finance SME, we use technology to use alternate sources of data to verify those sales. So you might say, look, I don't bank my sales because at the end of the day, I paid my wages one time, paid my expenses, and whatever I have left, I take it home for the family. We are okay with that, but the legacy banks are not okay with that. So what we will do is we'll say, okay, we understand that you don't bank your sales, but we need to be able to confirm that those sales actually took place. Can you show us some point of sale data? Can you show us who you bought your supplies from? Maybe we can put in a call to them and verify that that procurement is true. And we're prepared to go the extra mile to understand how micro businesses operate. And in so doing, our product has become more fit for purpose. So we speak their language.
So I see you offer auto loans also.
Correct. So one of the things that we've found is that so say you had a new business, brand new, you have no track record, but you're looking for funding. So obviously, when it is we lend, we're looking to understand, okay, how do you pay back that loan? So if it is you're not in that position yet, maybe one of the things we can do is say, okay, well, you know what, you have a car, you could borrow against your car. So you're driving a 15-year-old V14. The banks would never take this seriously as an asset.
Okay.
But for us, we would say, hey, that could earn you $25,000, $30,000 in the street. We will use that as the collateral for the loan in order for you to get funding in cash in your hand while you continue to drive the car. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's one, using the cars as collateral, but then also, of course, if it is you're interested in a new car or buying a second-hand car, well, we also do financing for that.
And to us, the relationship starts where we're saying, look, you're a new business. You're going into a new business. We don't know if you have a track record. We are going to put trust in you. Similarly, that vehicle that you have, you're going to pledge that against a loan and you're going to put some trust in us. So together, we both have something on the line.
Right.
And after the first loan, maybe you perform slam dunk, your credit worthiness with us is top notch. The second loan, you may not need any collateral. You could completely release your car and borrow unsecured. But we introduce the auto component to allow us to also say yes to people who are now getting into business, right? That we're not able to track their data. So at least we say, look, put something that's important to you on the line, and we'll make that investment in you. And that product, we've had some great take up.
Okay. Have anybody have they accessed these loans yet?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, we have actually done thousands of SME loans. I mean, we operate also in Barbados and Grenada right now and St. Lucia. So we moving up the islands, but Trinidad is the home base. And yeah, we have done thousands of loans, supporting literally thousands of employees. You know, we track the data as to how many employees and stuff, and I think it's just over 5,000, people who put money or bread on the table for their family are supported by these loans and able to grow their businesses.
Well, when you say you track the data, see in here that you all use artificial intelligence.
Yes.
Okay. So this is where we at now with the artificial intelligence. It everywhere and everything. So in terms of that technology that you're using, just how does that work for the or change game for the average entrepreneur? Because you said the banks mightn't. They mightn't see the money running through, but you could track it.
So we're doing this silently now for 8 years, right?
Oh, okay.
8 years we've been doing small business loans. In the last couple of years, IDB and now Exim Bank picked up on our track record, and they're using us to channel their funds to the small businesses. But that 8 years of data, everyone we have said yes to, everyone we've said no to, everyone we've said maybe to, we've loaded all of that data into our AI systems. So when a new person applies, you are likely to resemble one of those last 10,000 people we looked at. And the data and the AI model is able to match you against people that we have spoken to in the past, have lent to in the past, have denied in the past. And the AI is able to give us a recommendation. And it's become even more powerful where the AI tool is able to say, well, not only are we telling you you should lend this person, but this is the appropriate amount that you should lend them, and this is the appropriate term over which you should lend them for.
Okay, very
So
interesting.
it's real powerful
I
stuff.
want to say, we also have some other.
By the way, that's why he's the doctor.
That's why he's doctor.
Not
That's why he's doctor.
Correct.
But we also have some other interesting tools. So, one of the things we do, where what you tend to find is with small businesses, sometimes they have limited credit history. So how do you really know what type of borrower they're going to be? One of the things that the academics or the literature would tell us, if you will, is that the type of personality an individual has affects their credit worthiness. What's their level of intelligence, or what's their confidence, what's their extroversion? All of these things actually play into how good a borrower you are. So we actually have our applicants do this about a 10 or 15 minute game, where this game is actually analyzing what their personality traits are looking or are. So you've never taken a loan, but we are able to get data from how you've interacted with this game, how it is you play, to understand, hey, this is how this person's personality is, and that is going to impact on how it is your credit worthiness actually is. And I don't think anybody else in the Caribbean is actually doing that right now.
No.
Wow.
There's a lot of trust in a lot of technology.
Yeah.
There's a lot of trust in technology reading a human being traits of the traits of
available to you.
Let me tell you the power in this model. The typical legacy bank over the years, maybe of every 100 loans they approve, less than 5 would be to a woman-led business. Term Finance SME, I think the last time we ran the stat, 53% of our approved loans are to women-led businesses in Trinidad and Tobago. 53%, more than half. And you know why? The model loves women, right? Women are just as creditworthy as men. They are very disciplined. They keep their promises. And when we're using data, you remove all. Well, don't get yourself in trouble, huh? We remove all of the human discretion from the model,
right?
And the result is that there's an equal shot at attaining finance from Term Finance. There's no discrimination in our process. We don't see you. We don't know who you are. We talk to you, right? But the entire process is web-based. You're applying online. Data's assessing you on your merits. Then we have an interview with you, and you either get an approval or denied.
That's really really.
No, listen. Okay, let me throw in a little scenario here. But this it's not a business per se. But maybe I don't know if it might apply to a business owner who may be in the same situation on a business level as opposed to a personal level. So my little brother, right? He took out a loan when in the early just before the pandemic. He run into problems, he couldn't pay the loan, right? And he got bad credit.
Yeah.
Good. Now he clear off the loan.
Right.
He pay it off. However,
it still remains.
It remains there.
The credit score is still low.
The credit score is still low, and they tell him he had to wait a certain amount of years.
Yeah, before he gets.
Not with us.
So he had to wait 2 years again before he could go and get a loan for a car.
Not
with us. Everything and he can't do it.
Not with us.
So not with you.
Not with us. We will understand his story. So we will tell him, look, we see that you went through trouble, but the most important thing is you have since cleared that loan. How you clear that loan? Once your answer is sound, we are prepared to give you a fresh start.
But I think it actually makes him to an extent more creditworthy because a lot of people who do get in trouble, they would ignore it.
Yeah.
So having the type of character to say, you know what, now that I'm in a position to actually deal with it, I will deal with it. It speaks very highly of the individual. And the models that we have will certainly pick up on that. And
because he has tried everything from credit union to everything, and he have collateral, you know. He have the collateral, he go on the credit union, he say, I will put X amount of thousands in shares. Right? And well, I think the problem is too, that's what I say, this is how it differs now. He under contract.
Okay.
So
he doesn't have the 3 years.
Right. So that's the whole thing.
So what's the story with that? In terms of contractual work and all, in terms of...
that's a good
In terms of a bad credit rating before.
Self-employed. Okay, so let's look at a contractor like a self-employed person, right? This is a person who is selected to be on a part-time or not short-term but medium-term arrangement,
right,
over full-time employment, right? Technically speaking, this is a person that's more confident in themselves than somebody who prefers to just be full-time employed in a safe space, right? We will look at him, we will look at his monthly contractual payments, and we will treat that almost like business revenue, right? So he is generating that monthly payment, that's like his personal revenue. And then we will flow that through the model and understand what his expenses are. We will look at his credit report. We will ask for explanations as to why that loan went bad, how it was able to be repaid. And then the system, our model, will make a prediction on his likelihood that he will continue to generate contractual payments over the life of the loan. And once that prediction passes the test, he will more than likely qualify.
So you're really going extra.
But let me be clear about something, right?
A lot of red tape here, you know.
Yes,
right.
But we're not criticizing the banks and credit unions. The reason that they are more stringent is because they are lending depositors funds, right?
Okay.
So you're putting your money on deposit with a bank. They have a huge amount of regulatory hurdles that they have to pass on a monthly basis with the central bank.
Right.
They can't just dish those funds out, right? And so on our side, we have a little bit more flexibility, right? And so we use that to our advantage, and we're able to access a segment of the market that the banks, to be true to them, they should not be accessing, right?
Okay. No, but this dealing with all easier than dealing with a credit union.
Well, yeah, of
course. Is
course.
that less red tape than a credit union too?
Of course. All around.
Because they're peeling out real layers here, no?
Yeah.
And you're saying that this technology that you're using is a risk assessment. It's a risk assessment model.
Yeah, and one of the interesting things about it is that it's a machine learning model. So, somebody who in the past may have been a bad debtor, and now we recognize this profile as being bad. If they now start to catch up and make payments, the model is going to change its algorithm such that now this person is somebody who is going to be a better borrower when it is we considering persons who look like them in the future. So it's a day-by-day, real-time, live model that grows, that updates as we get more data coming into the system.
But that's the thing with the AI. It learns constantly.
Yeah.
Which is...
But also, I think an important thing to mention is we do have a qualitative override, right? So sometimes the AI model will just say outright no. But then the customer calls and they start explaining the circumstance, and the loan officer will be like, hey, hold on, that makes sense. Right. I'm going to put that through to the credit committee, and real human beings will look at this and will make a judgment call, right? So we use the AI model to our advantage to quicken up the process of saying yes. But where there's a no, there's still human intervention and understanding, right? So don't think that you're talking to robots and you don't get that individual feel. If you meet or talk to any of our SME clients, I guarantee you they will only have good things to say, and they have a very personal relationship with our loan officers.
In terms of how you access the system, could you give us some information on
Sure,
because I know you have piqued people's curiosity.
Because this song is like, I mean, I still feel like I'm sleeping. I think I'm dreaming. It can't be so easy.
I mean, we do try to make it very easy. And so, what the customer would interface with is our website, which is sme.tt.
sme.tt.
That's it, sme.tt. And once it is, you go there, you fill out the application. It probably take you 10-15 minutes. That's it.
That's it.
You follow the application, everything online.
Yeah, everything
you submit it.
You do it Sunday night,
and then you get a call.
Well, you all have the wow factor thus far.
No,
when you submit that application and we get that blinking light on our side, we dying to talk to you, because that's our business. If we don't lend to SMEs, we're not going to make a profit. We're not a charity, right?
Okay.
We want to say yes. So the difference is we are completely focused on that small business. So you almost getting treated like a VIP person in one of the big banks.
I like them, they want to learn,
We want to learn. We want to say yes.
Okay, what is the rate then? What is the interest rate that we're looking at here?
It's gonna vary depending on how long the term is and how good your borrowing profile is. So
let's use a 12-month simple interest. Because that's the easiest thing for the audience to understand.
Right.
So if you borrow $10,000 over 12 months, you're probably paying back the equivalent of $12,500 total interest plus principal, but it could go up to $13,500.
Okay.
So
it could be a little bit low in some instances.
It could be a little bit low in some instances. So like $2,500 on the $10,000.
But when you do go to the website, before it is you fill out the application, there's little bars where you slide, this is how much money I want, this is how long I want it over, and it will tell you exactly this is what your monthly payment is going to be. This is how much you're going to pay over time. So you can adjust it based on your needs. You say, okay, I could only make 500 or I could make 1,000.
Before you even give us your name, you see in that calculator that Christian just described. You're seeing exactly what the monthly payment is, exactly what the interest is, and if you don't like it, close your browser, move on. If you like it, you then start giving us your details.
All right, very interesting. Well, the public wants to know how to access this, because
listen, people are telling all you, it ain't easy. The banks have made it. That's one of the complaints.
Very onerous. Very onerous.
Very difficult for people to access loans. Whether it's a personal loan or it's a business loan, any kind of loan, it has so much red tape now and so much tralala that you have to go through the banks. The easiest loan you get in the bank right now is vehicle.
Vehicle.
You're getting that they're giving you that no collateral, nothing at all. In some cases, right? But let's say business. This is a terrific opportunity, I would say, for anybody. I mean, these guys thinking about becoming a rideshare driver and they need a loan for a vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like that.
Yeah, he said we like that.
If you're a rideshare driver, you're a food drop driver, and you have been doing that for a few months, and you can show us that cash flow you're generating, we buying that hybrid with you.
All right, all right.
Yes. You know what I mean? So, people who sit down there and say, well, boy, it have nothing, I can't get nothing, I can't do nothing. You might have an idea.
Yeah, providing you with an opportunity. So
you might be conducting a little small business from home with online sales. Something like that, just operating like
absolutely.
That. Once.
Or you might be a rideshare driver. You've been killing it, and you're telling yourself, but hold on, if I could buy a second car and pay my partner's salary and have him drive that second car, I have 2 cars on the road now generating income.
Right.
I generate X amount, I pay him X minus Y, right? So now you're becoming a businessman. You could end up with 4 or 5 cars deployed and 4 drivers working for you. You driving one still. And those 5 cars could be financed by Term Finance SME-TT.
All right. Right. Well, let's tell them where to get it.
Let me get the information out there. SME.TT.
SME.TT.
That's simple.
That's simple. SME.TT.
SME.TT.
That's the website.
That's it.
Done.
Just go there, and you're inside.
Yeah.
Well, you're halfway inside.
You're halfway inside.
You're still out to be
and provide the documents and so on.
You're 15 minutes away from inside.
You're 15 minutes away from inside. No, I think this is a terrific opportunity for anybody out there. You have a small business. You want to be an entrepreneur. I mean, that's the way that you have to go, man. You have to come up. I mean, everybody. I just mean. I mean, maybe I'm not that creative. I say, no, he more creative than me among the business he had. He work in every sector you go think about, right? And I to be saying, like, what's the next big thing? What's the next big thing? What's the next thing that, where the world is going? What are people going to want?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You really have to sit down and try to figure that out. And it's easy sometimes to study that enough. You say, yeah, this way it headed.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And you just have to get off the ground from that point, right? After that point, you have the idea. We're talking about cash flow and this, that, but what if I have a startup business? I want to start up a business,
what's
a
the
brand
limit?
new business.
What's the limit?
Right? But I have the idea. I just want the financing to make it happen.
We will still ask you, but this business didn't exist last month. So
Right.
how did you live last month? Where did your income come from?
Okay.
Let's understand that. Right?
All
Let's
right.
look at maybe you were employed. Let's look at your employment history.
Right.
And let's let the model make an assessment on whether you are likely to continue to generate the same income that you generated over the last 6 to 12 months. And if the model is convinced, or if the credit committee is convinced, you can get a loan for a startup. Right? It's a little bit more difficult, right?
Any cap?
We'd probably go up to traditionally in and around $500,000. Though, I mean, if in some circumstances we can't go above, but I mean all the way down $10,000. So we're talking micro loans up to someone where really get your business, get our inventory, get our stock you need, get the cars that you need, really grow.
All right. Well, gentlemen, it was a pleasure talking to you. You have opened a few eyes and raised a few eyebrows. And piqued a lot of interest, I would imagine.
SMETT, right?
SME.TT.
Don't
forget the .x. So
all right.
You don't want to get through?
No.
Because I go read that and say, nah, you see? If he could forget the dot, he go forget to pay. But we want to thank, of course, Mr. Oliver Samga and Dr. Christian Stone for coming in this morning and telling us about this terrific opportunity. And
take full advantage, people.
Take full advantage.
Thank you for having us.
SME.TT.
Yeah,
and it was a pleasure speaking with you, gentlemen.
Thank you, guys.
We have the 11 o'clock news that's coming up now. Stanley Augustus is here with his deep voice. All right, maybe we can take that, put that up as collateral and get a loan. Let us your voice there, Stanley. We're going to get some money. All right, people.
Have a great day.
You all have a great day,
folks.
Nice,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device. at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens. A new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, People, and Politics. Coming soon, exclusively on TTT.
Football fans, lock in wherever you are. Season 7 of the 12th Man premieres on TTT on Thursday, the 20th of August. We need you to be there. Be part of the fun. Be part of the celebration. It doesn't matter which team you're supporting, which team you're not supporting. We want you to join us. We want you to participate. We want you to be there with us on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens. A new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, People, and Politics. Coming soon, exclusively on TTT.
football fans, lock in wherever you are. Season 7 of the 12th Man premieres on TTT on Thursday, the 20th of August. We need you to be there. Be part of the fun. Be part of the celebration. It doesn't matter which team you're supporting, which team you're not supporting. We want you to join us. We want you to participate. We want you to be there with us on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens. A new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, people, and politics.
All right, people, so we're inside the third and final hour here, and as we return, I want to remind you about a few things. I want to remind you that you get more of what you love with Digicel Fiber and Omni TV. Catch La Liga, EPL, Bundesliga football, CPL, and more live cricket. Plus, enjoy HBO, Disney Plus, and more. Sports, movies, series, something for everyone. Get it all with Digicel Fiber plus Omni TV. Visit your nearest Digicel store and switch today. And we also have to remind you that you can win a CPL Lime for you and your crew, or enjoy the game on your 75-inch flat screen TV, courtesy of the Unit Trust Corporation, boy. X.
Yeah.
You ever watch? You have a TV mixer?
Now a projector.
75. You have a projector? Projector is so clean, you know. But this is a 75-inch flat screen TV, courtesy of the Unit Trust Corporation. Invest from $200 in a new or existing TT or US dollar income fund for a chance to win. And the more you invest, the more entries you earn. Hurry, promotion ends on September the 4th, and invest in every innings and take win with the best rates in the market from TNT's largest mutual fund company. And this promotion is NLCB approved. Terms and conditions apply. And finally, you could dive into Java with a Samsung handset for just $129 on a Digicel My Choice plan. Get 40 gigabytes, a Samsung A06 or A07 for just $149, plus weekly chances to win only with Digicel Postpaid. More data, more Java, more wins. Visit your nearest Digicel store and sign up today. And as we enter the third hour here, and of course, we're coming off the back of that interview there with
TTS SME.
TF SME, yeah.
Yes, yes,
TF
yes.
SME. You can go to sme.tt and get all the information. I just actually went on it. Very simple. Very simple to use and see if you qualify.
Try your hand, and call us and tell us, if it works.
If you get through, you know what I mean? But they are peeling back a few layers there and making it easier for people with small businesses, medium, micro businesses to get a loan. It's from 10,000 to $500,000, is it?
Yep. Up to $500,000, I could go out, and they could go above.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
That's very interesting. It's the process too. The process is, they've simplified the process.
But I like how they're using the AI tools, you know.
I like the next thing.
I love a cursive kind of thing.
And you had your app or some kind of thing. So
yeah,
was
I'm
AI?
to go to, but I ain't the kind of money I want to.
Oh gosh, well check people now, man. Young people here, man.
I don't want to ever find myself, because I did that in 2008. I invested in a business all cash.
Oh gosh.
About
that wasn't the right share thing though.
No, 3 something. Nah.
Alright.
3 something. That was just $8,000. But 300 and something $1,000 I've spent cash on my money and open my business.
Yeah, that
boy, that was pressure, boy.
That's why millionaires is always they always use. I learned
that the hard way.
I learned that from a Syrian guy.
Yeah.
He told me a time. He said, "Listen," he says, "Stephan, you want to open my business?
Never use your money.
Never use your money. Use the bank money."
I learned that the hard way in 2008.
They always tell you that.
And it always dawned on me that if I open another business, 2 things in business I had to always remember. Well, a couple things. One is net and gross. Right? Gross is your payments that you make, that you receive from your business. All the payments that you receive, that will be a gross income. And your net income is where you extract different pieces from it, like security, music, ticket sales, wherever, the whole bang. And what you're left with is what you call your net profit. Right? That's things you have to learn in business. And another thing you have to learn in business is, if you are starting a business, do some market research.
Right.
Because you cannot make money on items at 50 cents profit. You see, like snacks and all them kind of thing. You cannot be paying a $6,000 rent and your whole place full of 50 cents items. Right? You have to be either stay in your business place to cut down on rent and all them kind of thing. And your rent can't be too exorbitant. You have to be able to check to see what is your profit margin in the future and that kind of stuff. Right? Another one is, when you're starting a business, ensure that you have all the money first before you start your business.
Yeah.
Right? Make sure you have the rule of thumb is that you should have at least 6 months money inside. Right? That would include rent and little knickknacks and whatever. But make sure you have at least 6 months money to run your business safely for 6 months at least, right? Those are things that you have to remember when you're doing business, right? Because business is not for everybody. It's not designed for everybody.
Correct.
But that people has tried and they fail and whatever. But being a business owner is a real tumultuous kind of thing and real stressful at times. But who have the cojones could try it, you know, and do what you have to do, right? And this facility here is one that can try to get you to a point kind of thing with X amount of money. So try them out, sme.com. SME.tt.com. Sorry. SME.tt.com. Go and try them out. You know, it's a facility, nevertheless, for business. Right? So make sure you have all the money. And that's why I haven't started that business yet with the app. Because I don't have all the money and I am not putting out all the money. So I am either looking for an angel investor or somebody to partner with or get borrow. Right? And I don't really want to borrow too much, to be honest. Right? So I am looking for $150,000 to start. So I want to partner with somebody to do it.
But
Yeah.
look at the people riding, man.
Yeah, I go try
Like
them, I'll
small
try them,
fries,
I'll try
man.
them.
150k.
But it can make
Come now,
it
man.
can make $3 million in
Come now,
a very
man.
short space of time.
Come now, man.
It's an interesting business that I have on hold.
Let me see how
I use
December go.
you
I
know
go invest at 20.
you know what you call it I tried different things you know, but I had to keep it on board kind of thing because it's it's very interesting though, very interesting. It's one where I want to tell them, but nah, don't tell them. Nah, I'll keep it to myself for now. Right, but it's an interesting business that can make at least $3 million in less than 6 months. Less
Okay.
than 6 months.
In less
Trust
than
me,
6
yeah,
months.
very rapid. Because when I launch out real hard. The algorithms will pick up very quickly. So long somebody go on the site, it will pick up in an algorithm and start to gel with you, kind of thing.
Okay.
So it's going to be very hard, very easy to and it's only costing our patron $300 to join.
Really?
Yep. And they can access millions from the app.
Wow.
They can pay everything to the app.
Okay.
You know?
That's interesting. X always has some plan, you know, for some business deal. Lord Father, I tell you.
Well, you had to keep on trying, you know. When one doesn't work, you know.
No, but that's the thing. I like how you keep trying. I like how you keep coming up with ideas now.
You know?
And that's what it is, you know. It does have an idea, you know. An idea and the opportunity.
Turn it into reality, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what you have to do, man.
And work it. But I don't have, I would not spend all the money to bring out this app. So I'm looking for an angel investor. So anybody listening to me,
what that person have?
No, maybe about 50,000, more small money.
50,000. I like how you say that's small money.
Yeah, that's small money, man.
Yeah, that's small money, man.
Yeah.
That's small money, right? Now
Yeah, but there are people that spending that in a day.
Right now I need a little 50. You know, to pay some bills, you know.
Yeah, I want to go in with a partner. I don't want to go in by myself.
Oh, you want to go
I
in
don't want to
with
go
a
in with a
partner?
partner. I don't want to go in by myself.
All right.
I ain't going through that.
All right.
To have enough money to make you see. To have enough money to
have
make
enough
and
money.
you're making money while you're sleeping, eh?
Oh, gosh.
Making money while you're asleep.
Money while you sleep.
And you don't have to have any four walls of your business.
Oh, gosh.
Everything is electronic. Just like how I came up with TTRS, same kind of concept. Recurring expenditure. So that you make money off of one asset over and over and over again.
Right.
You know, so it's one that would work well. So you don't have to go to work during the day. My employees can stay home in their bed in their drawers and work. They just have to get them a laptop and they have a phone and whatever, and you conducting business. Normal. Nobody had to meet nobody.
What?
They just meeting the contractor and, you know, it's a facilitator of parties, you know, get together and everybody can make money in the circle.
All right,
So it is what it is.
It is what it is. So I'll tell you what, we got to take a little break. I have 2 breaks to take in this hour. We're going to take one now. When we come back, we'll go to the phone lines. I don't know if you're following the cricket, but are you following the cricket at all?
No, I'm not following the cricket.
You're following the
at all.
cricket? You
At
don't watch
all.
cricket either?
Well, let's go to it, but I don't know what the hell going on with
Oh,
cricket.
jeez, and it's boy, you need real help, you know.
I doesn't know what the hell.
But
going
TK
on.
are in some
But
problems.
let's go
Yeah.
and have the drinks and have the eats and have.
Well, right now.
And most of the time has been a box.
In a box?
Yeah.
Well, right now, I see that TK are struggling.
Yeah.
I think we have serious problems in the bowling department.
Mhm.
The team is here in Trinidad and Tobago now because the first game, our home games are this week.
Tomorrow.
Right?
I think,
Tomorrow is the first one
game.
against St. Lucia.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're solving that problem. I heard Bravo, and you know Bravo had a talk with the team, right?
Mhm.
And he told them, he said, listen, we see defending champions, you know.
Mm.
You understand?
Alright.
All they need to do better. You dig?
Right.
He said, look at how them teams will celebrate when they beat us. They just celebrate like they win the whole tournament. And it's true. It's true.
For that, eh?
When they beat Trinidad, there's a different celebration, you know.
Yeah, TKR.
When they beat Trinidad like this, want to rub it in, you know.
Yeah.
You understand? I understand you even if we are not the defending champions, right? When they beat us, they just
like they win the whole thing.
Yes, boy.
Yeah.
Like they win the 24 million lotto. That's how this get on. It's an extra. It's an extra celebration inside of the boy. So I know, boy. I hope the team can get it together for this run of games at home. All the games are in the Oval, all 5 games. We have a game Independence Day and all, right? So I'm hoping everybody come out. I mean, I think tickets were sold out. Early o'clock, because it's been a while since we've had CPL action at the Oval. So amen for that. We get it back in the Oval as opposed to Brian Lara.
Right.
And there is a whole economic system there at play now after the game, where you have all the vendors going to make a little money and everything like that now. The bars will make money when people leave the Oval and they head on the avenue, or they head to the there's the whole economics of it, the after the game economics then, especially when the game's falling on a weekend. People gonna lime after and that kind of thing. So you would not get that at Brian Lara.
Right,
But
okay.
Brian Lara is out in Aruba in the middle, So, usually people when they leave Brian Lara, they head home. But when it's at the Oval, you have all of the other things that happen there, all the little lineman thing that has happened after now.
Right.
So I think it's good for the cricket to be back in the Oval. But we'll take some phone calls when we return. Remember, Off the Record brought you through the kind compliments of TN-Tech, 8 years of power, past, present, and future. Don't go anywhere. We return after this.
Protect yourself from electric shock or death. Before conducting repairs close to overhead lines or the point of connection to your home, contact
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens. A new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, People, and Politics. Coming soon, exclusively on TTT.
right, so we're back. And like I said, we're going to go to the phone. I said, oh, as now asking X, I say, X, what's the worst thing you ever spend money on? Or the worst piece of money you ever spend? You spend that piece of money, and then it hurt you. All in your belly, you were sick for days.
Well, I used to buy and sell, so I had several moments of that.
Oh, God. You get sick, eh?
Yeah.
When you lose
well, it's
money.
an investment you're making, and if it didn't pay off, but if it pay off, it's good.
Yeah.
You make our money.
Yeah.
But when it didn't pay off.
When you lose money,
you get sick. You get sick.
Everybody like to make money, but when you lose money, it's really, really get sick,
But I have no regrets, though, because I learned a lot from each instance. So
right.
I had 104 cars over the years, from 17 to now. And boy, I lose some money inside some cars. I win some money. I make some good money too. So I can't count that loss as a loss per se.
Right.
Because it's a gamble. It's a gamble you're taking.
But it's a gamble. It's a gamble.
I buy some lemon in between.
Because it's I don't get a study in it. That person who win that 24 million. You know it is you win 24 million, but you have no understanding of money.
Well, you go learn fast.
And you squander that, boy.
You go learn fast.
And then you end up broken, boy. How people just move on with life after that, boy?
Well, I would live off the interest on that money.
But this is what I'm saying, but that people wouldn't do that. I would invest some. I'll probably put something in unit trust.
No, well, I would put it in different places, but I would live off the interest of that money. I
interest.
wouldn't work, I wouldn't invest in nothing, I wouldn't do anything. I would just live off the interest.
Where's the interest on that?
It is about, about $1 million, I think.
On 24 million?
Yeah, about that, yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah, you could more than live over. I could more than live over.
Yeah, you could live over
that. $1 million what?
A year.
A year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could live over that.
You live over that.
Yeah, easily.
You don't want to spend your 24 million. We spend 24 million.
No, boy.
We spend 24 million for you. You're a real clown.
Nah, man, with
to spend that money.
Boy. I was looking.
I would firstly buy a house for 3 million. Right? And it had to have the case for 3 million. So it had to have family involved, wherever. But if it's not that case, I buy a house for about 1.5 and I just cool
and you're
it.
good,
and I cool it. And I sell TV and I sell thing and I good with that. Yeah. Because it's me alone, right?
What vehicle wise?
Vehicle.
You ain't going for no high-end vehicle.
I'd have a nice vehicle.
You want a nice vehicle,
yeah,
boy?
I'd have a nice vehicle.
But when you buy a nice vehicle, the high maintenance, you know?
Nah. I will have 3 vehicles, so it would be...
How much are Range Rover?
7 something.
7 something?
7 something to 1.1.
Well, if I win 24 million, yeah. I feel like I could buy a Range Rover.
Yeah,
like them,
buy a Range or something, but I don't know what kind of range to buy.
I don't know what kind of range to buy.
But I ain't really splurging on that money like that. I will have the money to go where I want in the world when I want to go.
I'd rather travel. If I had that kind of money, I'd rather travel.
Yeah.
I will just disappear for a few years and just travel to different countries in the world and spend a week here.
If I'm living off the interest, I would just take that money and just...
I would just travel. I would travel.
Do what I want. Just rock back. You know that kind of way?
I just try to figure like you know you're living a life, right?
24 million is 2 million US. No, that's more than 2
like
million
more
US.
Than 2 million.
2 million
like
US.
4 million US.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying now, you know we just live the life, right? But it have people just prioritize different things. Like people get a piece of money in their hand and they'll buy a big house. Or they will buy a big short car. Right? But they wouldn't travel per se now.
Well, everybody were different, you know. But for me, at this age in my life, I would just
travel.
Not working anywhere, not doing anything.
Right, and just travel.
Buying nice clothes and just travel and just rock back. Because at my age and where I am in my life, I don't need no big house.
Yeah, I
need one more. Well, I would buy one more house.
Oh God, how much house
and use it as a rental.
God, how much house you want?
No, I use it as a rental.
Oh,
I'm gonna split it up in four apartments.
How much house you have?
3 so far.
3 and you want one more? Huh. All right, like 4 women then.
No,
I want to put in the main house.
Well, I don't.
And then the 3 outside women.
I not owing no
because
mortgage.
If I have 4 house. That's how I operate it, you know.
Well,
I got my main house. But I would have 3 outside women in the other 3, you know.
No, I mean into that.
You ain't into that. You ain't going through that. So the 4 houses is not for that.
Not at this age.
All right, it's a make money.
Yeah, it's an income earner.
Right, so you're looking for nowhere
keep
else
my
to lay
rent.
your head when you're feeling for something else.
Well, I don't know that
Hey,
story.
I only joking.
I don't know that story by
I'm
itself.
only joking, honey. All right. No, but I prefer if I have money. I always say if I have money, I traveling because the world has piqued my curiosity. You know what I mean? The I want to go and see certain places and explore certain things, and at least when I finish, I could say yes, I live a life and I see the world because. We living on a little dot, you know, boy.
Right.
A little dot we living on, boy. And some people just feel that Trinidad is the same. Anywhere you go in the world, it's the same thing, you know.
Right.
Because they never leave Trinidad, so they never really see the world now. You know what I mean? They never see it now.
But I saw 24 countries of the world already, and I am a millionaire. Well, I was close to it. Well, I was
Right.
once, and then I was close to it. And I am close to it, you know, as we go along.
Right.
But, me no millionaire, but I experienced 24 countries of the world.
because that was your priority, your
Well,
interest.
I was
your
real
interest
wild when I was
going
younger.
about Travel and,
I was
you
real
know?
wild when I was younger.
Yeah. But when you're young, you see, this is my thing with retirement, eh?
Now that I older, I want to handpick which countries I go to.
Right, but my thing is, I don't want to work till I'm 60.
No, well, I don't want to work.
Because if think about it, right? If I work till I'm 60, how many more years I really have to enjoy life?
If what?
Now, if I keep myself fit and things like that, I could travel when I'm 60. I could say, okay, I retire and I'll go travel and things for some years.
Right.
But for me, you should not have reached that age now. Your retirement's supposed to be 50. You're supposed to retire at 50 so that at least you have a little time to choose what you want to do, to explore something different, to enjoy the rest of your life. You know? Not till 60 and 65 and all kind of thing. It's 10, right?
Right, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I retire at 60. And if I in good health, I might see past 70. But if I just live in I just an average person with average health or whatever, and I could knock, it could happen at any point in time, right? But I mean, whether you're healthy or however you are, it can happen at any point in time, right? People could go in different ways or whatever the case might be, right? But I have always, I don't know, just in my mind, that is just too far down in my life to actually not have to study work and enjoy life. I feel like I need an extra 5 years, so maybe 55. I always say I'm working past 55. If I make the money that I need to make, and I put away and that kind of thing, and I could say, okay, I could live the rest of my life like this, or for this. I think 55 is it for me. I telling you, and some people will say, well, when you stop working, you just feel you want to stop working, you know. But when you stop working, you will find things to do. I will find something to do. It just won't include work. It will include traveling. I will travel and see the world and explore different things and different cultures and different food and different everything now. You know what I mean? Because we don't see the world now, boy. We don't really experience the world. I want to go Switzerland bad. Although I hear it's expensive.
I want to go to land down under.
You want to go Australia?
Yep.
I love the Australian accent, you know.
Yeah, I want to go Australia.
You know, Australian woman can catch me easy and shit. Be like, what?
Yeah.
And just something with that accent, boy. That Australian accent.
It's very unique.
Very unique.
Yeah.
Very, very unique. You know, yeah, boy. But you want to go Australia? Why Australia, boy?
I just want to go to land down under for some reason.
You want to go in the outback?
I want to go on that part of the world.
Down under?
Yep, down under.
You never been down under before?
No.
You sure?
No. I want to go Singapore. Singapore is another country I want to go
Singapore is a nice place
see a very small country like that being a first world country.
You went Dubai?
Morning
caller.
Nah, I ain't go Japan.
I want to go Dubai, you know, I want to see where all the hype about.
Japan and Dubai. Them are the 4 countries I want to go.
I want to go Holland.
No.
I want to go Holland. I don't want to go Holland.
That too much.
I don't want to bounce up Susan Lower, but I want to go Holland. Morning!
Hello, good day.
Oh, sorry, the mic is off. Sorry, the line is off.
Good morning.
Yes,
Good morning.
Go ahead.
Right. Why it is that they keep on fooling the public about the Trinidad cricket side is not a Trinidad cricket side, it's a franchise. You keep on telling people about Trinidad side, it's not a Trinidad side.
All right.
All right. It's TKR, it's Trinidad Night Riders. Trinidad is a name. That's all I'm saying. We know it's not
we
a
don't
Trinidad
have
team.
we don't have much players on the team.
The last Trinidad team in that T20 tournament was Red Force. And we used to win out all. We used to win everything. So they mash up the whole thing. They split up with players all over the place. You understand? And they come with CPL and Night Riders.
I'm on an orange jumpsuit to bring it up.
Understand? Morning, yeah.
Morning, Stephan and Mr X.
What going on? What going on?
Not deviating from the topic really, but I will listen to your segment.
Yeah, you go ahead, man.
You
Talk, man.
know.
You talk.
But did you all know it have a tunnel in Tabaki quarter mile long, built by the Americans?
That is the Nolly tunnel. Is it Nolly
Yeah.
Yep. We know that. That's it.
Okay then. Thank
All right,
you.
yeah. All right, yeah. Yeah, I've never drove through the tunnel, but I've passed by it. Never drove through it though.
I go on every 3 months. I used to take a vehicle, if it's either a vehicle or a rental or whatever, and go to the 4 parts of Trinidad.
That's a good thing. You know what people don't know Trinidad?
I go to the 4 parts.
Serious or
every
no?
3 months.
You know how much people don't know Trinidad? Don't know what it have in Trinidad? You know how people never went
That people
up-
never went to
up-
Tobago too.
But
That people
true,
never
true.
went to Tobago.
But look at me. I only know Sarago Tobago.
Or you could not go to Tobago.
Only last few years I started go to Tobago.
Right, how you could not go to Tobago?
But this what I'm telling you. It's
Something-
people that
something had
just,
to be wrong
it
with
people
them.
that just don't travel. They never see the airport.
Well, I just fed up with Tobago. I go in
They
Tobago
never- they
just
don't
now
even know
for
where Piaco
Tobago
is.
Carnival and whatever. And Tobago Carnival is nice.
It have people never went to Togo.
Well, I just full a cooler and go around the country. Pull
Maclot.
2-3 friends and I move in.
It have people never went Matlot.
Well, I reach
Or
as far
Celebia.
as Shark River.
Never went and watched turtle nesting.
Well, I not into that.
And you
I had
go-
to know
you
my
know-
country.
You don't want to go.
And then due to Uber and
You know, you go last
TTRS,
week, San
I
City,
learned
right?
all over Trinidad. Every
Right.
road you could think about, I have been to due to those two taxi service.
Right.
Either Uber, well, when Uber was here, and then when we started TTRS, I drive. It have no way of me driving Trinidad.
I'm telling me,
no way.
It's had no Trinidad, boy. It's had no Trinidad. I am seeing, you know what I'm seeing a lot of now? And I've mentioned it to people. You know, when you're going for vacation long time, you're looking to go by the beach, right? So you might go to Toko, rent a little house up on that side. You might rent a little house, North Coast. You might go down Mayaro, rent a little place down there. That kind of thing now. Especially if you're from town. And now, I am going through TikTok and I'm seeing some resorts in central Trinidad.
Yeah.
And I'm talking topper thing. Real getaway thing.
Well,
you know?
it is what it is. I see one in Blanchisha just now, there.
Yeah.
Thing there.
Brother man.
Nice one.
Yeah, which one is that, boy?
I don't know the name. I didn't carry on.
You ain't
my
got the
name. I'll
name?
save it.
Yeah, because that's why I do now. You see, like my birthday and certain long weekend and thing, I looking for somewhere to go. I want to get out of town. You understand? I want to get out of Port of Spain and go and relax myself and just go somewhere else and get peace now. And get away from the politics and all them things now. You know what I mean?
Look like Kim Cole have a nice place we stay in.
Oh
and,
God, Lord. Why you have to spoil the show?
No.
Why you have to
No,
spoil
but
the
she
show?
had, that had nothing to do with politics. This had to do
Alright,
with,
but you have to
with
spoil the
vacation
show,
stay. She had a nice condo up in we call it was nice, a nice stay, a nice balcony way watching the sea, and then you could walk down and go down and nice, a nice place. That is about it.
All right.
That's the only reason I mentioned it. Other than that,
let me explore some things here as we have a little time.
Morning, over here. So you're talking about the PNM, and I call it a civil war. Just like the Democrat Party in the United States is going through a civil war, the PNM will go through a civil war. Why? Because the king is dead. The king is dead because the kingmakers are gone. What am I talking about? Talking about Stuart Young. Remember my conspiracy theory that the PNM had 3 factions of financiers, 3 main factions. You had the Rowdyites, well, the Mennonites, French Creole people say, the Rowdyites, people say Syrian, but the Stuart Young faction, for me, was the Chinese Communist Party. Right? Just like in any company, when you get a majority shareholder, they want to install their own CEO. And that CEO is the CEO of the country. That potentially can become the CEO of this country. And that was the goal for a global intention of the Chinese to control this part of the world. But I've always said to you all, our politics is no longer local. You have to look international. Because of some international events, the Chinese may very well be on the retreat from this part of the world. Across South America, all of these socialist and communist governments have fallen. One by one, the last big one was Colombia. The next big one will be Brazil. And the Sao Paulo Conference will die. Go Google that word, that term, Sao Paulo Conference. So this plan to make South America a communist state, basically, and the Chinese were backing it. And Trinidad was part of that. Venezuela, the connection, and all of that good stuff. And the PNM were in that stuff. It's obvious, right? But the things they were doing regarding international politics and petroleum industry and Venezuela and all of that. But all of that is now gone. The king is dead. Long live the king. What happens when the king dies? The sons fight to see who will be king, because there are kingmakers out there who still want to use the PNM as a vehicle to get into power. Do not look at the faces that are going to be fighting. That's the normal dog and pony show as politics as entertainment in Trinidad. Look behind the scenes. Who's behind the curtains? The financiers. That's who's going to be fighting. It's going to be a civil war, but the PNM is not going to die because those financiers needed to survive, and they're going to make sure it survives. Right? The activists are going to activate to keep it alive. They're going to keep their base entranced. Right? Especially now. They have an excuse. They have, they have the boogeyman as the current government to keep their base well entrenched and entranced. So the PNM isn't going to die. It's going to go through a civil war among the financiers, and whoever the golden boy ended up being will decide which financier group won.
It wouldn't be penny.
But again, so the conspiracy theory that the Chinese Communist Party had taken over the PNM got a little meat on the bones. I mean, it was conspiracy for me. I have no proof of this, but you know what was strong evidence? When Arnold Roberts came on this program and explained that besides everything that's wrong with Balize House and the cost of it and everything else, and nobody, cake sale and BMWs and all these things were explaining. The real important thing he said for me is that two key ingredients of that building were not in the final price: the steel and the concrete.
Yeah, the steel and the
That for me demonstrated that the conspiracy theory is correct, because the bread and butter of the Chinese globally is steel and concrete. That's what their Belt and Road Initiative was all about, construction. Right? The Chinese are masters of that. Not that it's very good, and Venezuela found that out the hard way. Right? Over 800 apartment towers collapsing because of lack of proper steel and good concrete. That's not the point. The point is that the mystery contributor, nobody could put the finger on for Balize House, for steel and concrete, for me, the Chinese Communist Party. And now that the Chinese are in retreat from this part of the world, again because of global events, means that you have this civil war happening in the PNM right now. And they're going to fight a little bit, no problem, but they're going to come back. Guarantee you that. The only way to kill the PNM. But anyway, we'll discuss that next time.
I got one more from him. Yeah, let's
go.
go.
Again. So, Eric Eustace Williams once said, proportional representation is a dagger aimed at the heart of the PNM. Right? And that's why he was not for it and did everything to make sure it doesn't happen. So Eric Williams is who designed our constitution, and he designed it so that he can be a king. Right? But it also meant that there will be kingmakers. Right? And proportional representation, he sees that it will literally kill the PNM. So if everyone talking now about the PNM dying, it's not going to die. The only way to kill the PNM is with proportional representation, as its creator recognized, the smartest man in the world, right? And the whole contractocracy that was built around that party as its finances. The current government is trying to do something like that. It's trying to end that contractocracy, and it's running into a brick wall, a lot of difficulty, because that system was too well entrenched. But now I've suggested for a long time that the current government should move to constitutional reform. You have to change this constitution. You cannot win in this. It was created by Eric Williams to keep the PNM in power. You have to create a different constitution. I've suggested one of proportional representation where the parliament no longer belongs or can be captured by financiers of mega political parties, but to give that back to the people. Right? The legislative arm should belong to the people. The executive arm can be any party, right, that want to offer itself up as the executive branch, but it must be separated from the legislative branch, the branch that creates law and conducts oversight. We must have a say there, and that way, financiers will not have the say and the oversight, which creates all the problems that we see every day in our governance system.
All right. So
interesting. I didn't look at the steel and concrete in that way.
You didn't look at it in
that way. No.
I didn't read it like that either. I didn't read that play. All right.
What's interesting?
But very interesting. Very, very interesting. We gotta take the final break. When we come back, we're gonna wrap things up this morning. Don't go anywhere. It is off the record, man. It is Tuesday.
Sometimes not what you say is what does get you in trouble. Eh?
Exactly.
What you don't say sometimes.
Don't say sometimes. That's right. All right. So we coming back here.
We want six.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stephan and Mr X. Fearless talk and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
As we return here, let me let you mind you about this before. Head back to school in style with Digicel. Get the Samsung A07 for only $99 when you get the postpaid My Choice plan. And this limited time offer won't last. So head down to your nearest Digicel store today. Alright, so make sure and check them out. Digicel. Alright, doing it nice. X.
Yes,
right?
tell me.
Right. So, I mean, we spoke a little bit about Brand Manning and the San Fernando East bacchanal that taking place down there. What happens now?
Well, as nobody so rightly put it, it is as a grab for the power, you know, and we got to see how that plays out. And as time goes along, somebody will emerge. I know somebody will emerge.
Of course they will.
But I don't think Penny's. She's not that person. She's not that person to really I can be. Yeah.
I'm not seeing that happening with Penny. She doesn't have any influence. She has no charisma. She has no.
Well, she and all fighting for leadership too, but although she's in the leadership position, but the way how PNM is constructed in terms of its constitution and so on, she has to fight too, according to them.
Very hard. Well, I'm not seeing anybody there right now, and I don't see nobody coming, no new person just jumping in the fray and they're making them leader. Morning!
Hi, good morning, gentlemen.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Brian Manning, he knows that he's not coming back in that seat in next election. Right? And that was, they didn't say it come on us outright. When they said from 5,000 victory to 600 something. But he probably knows that. And probably he has good reason to say what he said about the corruption and whatever it is. But that is left to be seen. So I think that's the money problem that they have there. But according to Mr. X there, traveling is a wonderful thing. You know, it's a nice thing to travel all over the world and go on things. I travel not as much as he did. Now I travel over 5 countries. But I travel countries I like and love. Especially England. I travel England 5-6 times. And that is really, really great. My sister lived there, she was a judge, and we had a really good time. So you have to run while you're young, and not my age, I don't want to hear nothing about that.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you have to travel when you're young, man. Yes, when you still have a little youth in you. That's why I could never agree to retire at the age of 60 and 65.
I don't need nothing to go for anything else. 'Cause
Like
I see
trying to
most
get
of
to
what
your
I wanted.
position.
I wanted to see what I wanted to see, and I saw it.
All right.
So I good.
Morning.
Yeah, morning. Here I go and show up in the end, all right? I watching this Michaela Pandy, right?
Uh-huh.
And Brian Man, you know. There must have people saying they want no UNC and they want no PNM. Right?
Uh-huh.
So based on that, I will throw that in the air now. So you don't know what could happen going forward then, because remember then, here coming back, they're throwing you out of the party, and as far as I see what going on, right? Right? So more or less, next thing you hear, here in Michaela, they change their name. And the former political party trying to capture, you know, the UNC people and the PNM people. Let's up in here, fellas.
All right, but
now you gotta put for thought then.
all right, no problem. All right, let me throw up that food there. What he is saying is that he is saying or implying that Manning could join with Michaela and form a party.
Manning could join with Michaela
Brad
and form a
Manning
party
and
and do what? Two of them are
come together,
non-performers.
It's non-performers. Whether they name
Non-performers.
Manning or Pandey is
Well,
non-performers.
they have no track record on nothing.
Yeah.
Well, they ever do anything? Anything
like
of significance?
Like the caller, the naughty caller said, the Pandey girl.
Yeah, the Pandy girl. Yeah, the Pandy girl.
The Pandey girl.
No, that's what I was saying.
Remember the name of the girl. She couldn't remember the woman's first name, Dread. Yeah, that's what I said. Anyhow, what we got? 1, 2, 3 minutes ago. We have about 3 minutes.
Ooh, that's so late already, man.
Quickly. Morning.
Hi guys, and how are you all?
We're just fine, Miss Lorna.
Mr. X,
yes.
you don't think Brian wanted to pay them back for what they do to his father?
Nah, he had time with all of that. He look like a clown, yes.
But hear this now.
Yeah.
Next bout, we might be dancing on the truck instead of you know who. Hold tight.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Who was dancing on the truck in front of your office?
Oh, Gatsby Dolly.
Oh, God, Lord, Father. Yeah, I tell you.
Say they hold tight, Mr. X. Hold tight.
Oh.
Hold tight.
All right.
I the last one. We got to wrap things.
It is what it is, man.
Oh, God.
I missed my chances to in Parliament.
Dolly and
but
Cummins.
I like to run our ministry, though.
What about Dolly and Cummins? Cummins and Dolly. Dolly and Cummins?
Dolly and Cummins?
Dolly and Cummins.
Red coach? Red coach? Now you talking about?
Why you so? I don't know.
Well, I don't know what I would say. I don't know.
I don't know who was on the red couch. I really don't know. Don't try to rope me in that bacchanal. You understand?
The saying was a pass apart down our stairs wherever to our red coach. I don't know. What's the story. And the saying the two of them wasn't rivalry for that piece of meat. For that piece of meat to share. It is what it is, right?
It is what it is.
All right.
You can't nothing about that. You know what I mean?
But she's a nice lady, you know.
God, boy. Hey, Lord, boy. Pressure.
All right.
So I'll tell you what, we got to wrap things up until tomorrow. Sharon is coming up next, Sharon Fafan, and she'll take you to 1. So look out for that. Sharon will try to get as many of your problems solved as possible. We continue to monitor the scene and see what happens as it relates to the politics.
They imploded, but they will come back.
Well, you have to...
It is what it is.
You have to die to be reborn, right?
Well, yeah. Well, that's what's going on.
Right, so...
It is what it is, right?
But it would be interesting to see, remember, they ran his father out of Balize house, eh?
They spit on the Prado.
Yeah.
Don't forget that part.
They run Patrick
David
Manning
did
out of
spit on the
Balize
Prado.
house,
I was there, you know. I see that.
After all that years of service and dedication to the Balize, to the PNM, they
should
run
have never
that man.
treated Patrick Manning so.
They run that man like a dog.
They should have never treated. Remember Coco sing a song on that?
Well, brother, I think
Coco sing a song on that. He say like bottom.
Well, I think it coming back to haunt them, you know. I think the ghost of Patrick Manning is coming back with a vengeance here, you know.
Well, it is what it is.
Yes, and now it looked like they were running son out of the PNM too.
Yeah, I would love him to run them. Let it go up to the Pandigil and them. The Pandigil and Maka and all of them.
Yeah,
let them fight it out.
Yeah, the
Let them fight it out.
The Pandy girl was.
Nothing wrong with that.
That Pandy girl.
Yeah, the Pandy girl.
The
Pandy girl.
Oh, God, yeah, I tell you. Anyway, people, we out. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. We'll be back tomorrow. Of course, this takes us into the Independence weekend. And Monday being a holiday, we won't be on. We will have somebody come in and fill our shift. And we will be back on Tuesday. So just let all you know in advance, right? But here comes the news at noon. We are out. Goodbye.
Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago.